Yeah, probably where you're standing under. Yeah.
So this is one of the ladies' quarterfinals now. So multiple champion, serial winners, yeah. But multiple champion Chrissy Sheedy against Eleanor Walsh. What a chip that is. They will stay there. So Chrissy's coming up to mark that. She might be still away there actually.
Got sun cream on, have you?
No, that's why I put the hat on.
Sun cream in the car.
Do you want to run for it? That's why I put the hat on.
Put Ireland hats in there,
I have, but I keep them for the coaching.
Yeah.
I have one or two for coaching. I actually have a lovely white one. I wore sun cream last Tuesday. I was in Erie and Kilbeggan and it was scorching. I had to take the cap home to herself on Tuesday. You didn't show her the cap. Wow. Hard to keep the white ones clean, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah, I thought Chrissy was outside. Eleanor hit a great pitch in there. Eleanor's about 3 feet straight behind the hole. Oh, she'll have to put it. That's a great up and down. Great up and down from there for Chrissy. Do you think Chrissy'd ever get sick of winning all these titles?
It's incredible what she's done, Mark. It really is incredible. I think now more than ever, I don't like saying it because it's not this being disrespectful to anyone else, but the gap is closing. And I think, I don't know what Chrissy's practice routine is, but I think the girls behind her are putting in that little bit more. You look at Amy and she really, it's a bad miss now. But,
that's their first putt on the course, first putt on the course, and as we learned, you got to hit them.
Yes.
That's where Tracy was. Tracy was kind of back there and banged it up the hill. Yeah, like this is it. Chrissy for so many years only just had to kind of
turn up.
Yeah, well, she had to practice. Obviously, she did practice. She did prepare for championships because she always prepares.
Yeah.
But maybe not to the extent that other people were doing.
Or
had to do. But now, as you say, with Amy playing so well, Eleanor's back playing well, Breda White is playing well, Tracy Redmond back now is a great fill up,
isn't it?
And like, I'm not sure hearing of the results, but I wonder how Molly O'Toole is doing.
Molly won her first game this morning.
Yeah,
her opponent, I can't think of her name.
I just want to give a shout out to Molly O'Toole. I watched her all the way up as juvenile, and like she got better and better and better. She's improved every year she's played.
Yeah,
and if she keeps improving,
it's scary, Mark. I actually played a scramble with her in December last, and I said to her, first time actually playing with her, I said, Molly, I said, what's the story? Do you play any other sports? And she says, I used to play Gaelic football, but that got in the way of me pitch and putt, so I've gave that up.
We have a young girl now who only wants to play pitch and putt.
Yes. How lucky are we to have that? Like?
Yeah, well, it's and we have Amy who's the same now. Like I watched Amy as a juvenile too. She took a break away after coming out of juveniles, and then she comes back, and she comes back with renewed vigour. So I think it's absolutely brilliant. And there's another young girl in Tipperary Hills, Sarah Ryan, who will be coming out. I think who's she coming up with? She's another great example. So the next game. Do you want to go down below, or do you want to stay here and watch them pitch?
Let's watch them pitch.
Let's watch them pitch. Yeah. So that game is Sarah O'Neill from Collins and Tracy Redmond.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Tracy was right. She was playing one of the Sarahs. She just didn't concentrate. And you know something? There's a watchword for any young people or any player. Concentrate on the match you're in.
Yes.
Don't think about the next one.
Yeah.
As soon as you start thinking about who you're playing in the next one, you don't get out of the one you're in.
Yeah, and I think, to be fair, like that's just the elite mentality that these players have to have.
Absolutely.
If they start looking by.
But yes, so if the elite players have that, everyone should have that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's very important. That's long now this time, is it?
She nearly slam dunked it, but just a bit deep. But that's fine there, that's actually worked out alright.
That checked up quick on that back there. I just think Tracy will have confidence from her second 18 against Mary and winning the playoff.
But Mark, I think Amy's victory in the Leinster there, that as silly as it sounds, it almost went under the radar given how significant of an achievement it was to beat Chrissy in a Kildare course. Like,
I was watching it, and I was not watching it, but I was watching as they come through the scores.
yeah,
And I was there, and I was saying to myself, okay, Chrissy's in a game here.
that's
A
superb
lovely
ball.
pitch from Sarah O'Neill. Former ladies intermediate stroke play champion, of course.
Yeah. And there's a lot of intermediates, or there's a couple of intermediates stepping into the senior
Yeah.
this year on the ladies' side of things.
Great to
And
see.
juniors stepping into the intermediates. So
Yeah.
there's plenty of winners there between
Yeah.
the ladies' categories.
We just, I suppose, the only thing is, again, I suppose, look, nobody will disagree. The amount of ladies that enter this championship, I suppose you'd say it's slack,
Yes.
which is surprising because the numbers had been good over the past number of years. Whether that's because it's down in Rocklodge and people didn't know.
Didn't want to travel and what have
But like, apart from Mary Murray, who's the home player, like, it's not like the gents game where there's 16 Cork gents that can win the championship.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I thought that if, you know, because I think, look, if you're a pitcher, you should be here in Rocklodge because this is where pitching gets done, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it won't listen to the championship, they'll still have to win, like.
Even though it's reduced in terms of numbers of entries, it is probably the highest
Oh,
quality.
it's very, the quality,
field
oh,
we've
the
seen
quality
in
is
a
there.
long time.
Quality is there. I suppose the only one really that's missing, you know, on top quality is Jur.
Yeah.
Jur just isn't playing, but Jur doesn't play a lot of the big match play anymore because
It's too much.
yeah, you know, like if Tracy has to win this, if Tracy has to win the cup, lift it tomorrow, she'll have played 4 rounds, 4 games.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pitch and put to win a championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, you're on about playing 36, maybe 54 to win the stroke play. Like, that's a lot of pitch and put.
Yeah.
So it's tough to win. Like,
That's an unbelievable put, Mark. That is unbelievable.
that's an up and down. I know Sarah has a putt to win, but like, you have to force Sarah to make that putt. You in the match, you need to force your opponent to make every putt to win a hole. I just think Tracy's mentality is right. I think she'd have got confidence from that second 18 holes.
Coming back from the brink as well.
Oh yeah.
This is a free go for her, like.
Do you give it? They give nothing.
Nothing.
But like, she went to shake hands. She thought she was beaten in the 16th. She hits 2 brilliant pitches into 17. Great, and a great pitch into 18.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and all of a sudden she's in a playoff hole, and she great par.
Yeah, put up and down.
Yeah. As we were getting lunch there, shout out to the boys in the barbecue here in Rocklodge, guys.
Yes, I love
Savage. Those burgers are savage, guys.
Yeah. And well fed.
If you're at home watching, guys, sit in the car and drive down and have a burger.
Yes. Well worth the drive.
Yeah, but I was talking to Mary Murray, and Mary says, look, I played well, I'm upset. She says, I just didn't play 17, 18 and the first well. She said, I played poor in those 3 holes,
Yeah.
and she pitched well, and she said, I was up, I had chances, I didn't take them.
Yeah.
And that sums it up, like, and it's an honest reaction from Mary. It was great to see. Great to see that she was upset.
Which is nice. Well, yeah, exactly.
Chrissy's just short here.
If she caught the green and spun back, but that's perfect. It's nice to spin
Oh,
back.
that's lovely now.
A nice bit of spin back.
Yeah.
Just looking out there now, Chris Scanlon and John Walsh.
Oh, John Cahill. Yeah, well, they're out in the 6th. That's the last of the gents quarterfinals. So,
Good crowd following that game.
yeah. So I think we'll just see Tracy and Sarah pitching down here. Maybe we'll nip down and try to pick up the top gents game and see them coming through.
Yeah.
Well, look, there should be a feast going on. I see Chris Gibney putting blowing the 8.
John buffed his chip.
Ooh, Tracy went for that pitch.
Yes,
That wasn't the worst pitch in the world. If that was left to the pin.
That was perfect.
Yeah. John Cahill gave Andy Lowe a 3-hole start this morning, and then clawed back and beat him.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
You won't be able to do that to Chris though.
No, yeah, I don't think you can do that to Chris Cannell. No, I believe Chris Cannell's last 16 match was a low scoring affair. Chris missed an awful lot of putts. I imagine Chris will put that right.
Yeah. He's
You
one
know.
of those guys.
Yeah, he
He gets going, you know.
he'll put that right.
So this is a put to go 1 up. Oh, sorry, not 1 up. Sorry, we've not got the score there. But this
Yeah,
is a
we'll get
put
the
to win
scores there
hole.
now. Yeah. Oh, here's the pitch coming down behind us from Sarah O'Neill.
That's an incredible ball. It needs to pull up.
Again, two super pitches, just the wrong side of that pin. If they're both on this side, they're both putting for twos. I wouldn't fault any of those pitches.
Yeah.
So will we head down long to the back
I
nine
think so. It'd
and
be
try
a
and
good
pick up the Brian Delaney and Brian Delaney and Tommy Hanley game?
I think
Yeah.
incredible game.
So the four quarterfinals, guys, I'm sure you know, you've seen them on the scoreboard. So it's Brian Delaney against Tommy Hanley.
Yes.
It's
Just looking at this here. Sorry, Mark, for putting across. She blew that foot 3 or 4 foot past the hole. So it's not in. It's not good.
sorry. Thomas Lynch is playing Porrick Sarsfield. So that's the top half of the draw. And then in the bottom half it's John Walsh against Chris Gibney. And then John Cahill against Chris Scannell.
Perfect there. That's an excellent ball.
Since we saw Chris yesterday for the first time when he came up through this gap here, and he was what, 2 down or 1 down or 1 there,
Yeah.
playing John Ross,
Yeah.
and he went on a run. He looks like a different player.
Unbelievable. And I was speaking to him as well just after.
Looks like a different player. We might get some updates on scores. This man is about to know. No?
Jan is putting for his 9 to 2.
Or job.
Got him out.
So John Walsh is here on the 9th green, guys, looking to get 9 in a row. We're not sure. We would think Chris might have got a few in between, but for 9 in a row, no? That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal.
Chris Scannell is 2 up and John Cahill after 6.
Okay, so John Cahill has given the lads Chris a start as well. Any idea what's happening in front? No? No, we'll find out. We're going to go down that way.
Well done,
Walks
John.
it in. That's unbelievable.
So, we're just here talking to a few lads, Kevin Corcoran from Old County, formerly from down with me in Bandon. We've seen John Walsh playing a lot over the years. So he struggled with his putting against Ian there coming home, and then he comes out and he gets 9 in a row. But a lot of them were stone dead. You see, guys, this is absolutely he's 9 under for 9. Yeah, don't Murph. That's Murph. That's Michael Murphy, chief bottle washer and dog's body around Rocklodge. When the proverbial hits the fan, they call.
That's it. That's it.
How do you feel the championship's going, Murph?
Wonderful.
You happy with it?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Fully happy.
Well, look, I think Rocklodge is probably the best match play course we have in the country.
Yes,
You
number
know,
one I'd be saying.
I think match play.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's tough. It's tough.
So John Walsh is 7 up.
John Walsh is 7 up after, so it does look like Chris Gibney's fairy tale run might be coming to an end. But so you get 9 out of 9.
That's unbelievable.
We saw his putting was, but as Kevin Corcoran just said there, they were gimmies, a lot of them.
Yes.
So we're going to.
I spoke, sorry, before we got back. Chris, just we had wrapped up.
Yeah.
He said to me, I fear absolutely none of them. None of them.
Yeah.
The form that I had in the backgrounds there yesterday, he basically said that he'll take anyone on, but like if I come up against someone like John Walsh, he's just going to do that.
We'll go this way. I think they're coming 12 here. Well, they're pitching down 10. We'll watch them pitch down 10 there now. But like John had putting was, we spoke to him, he said he'd put. He has a quick 20-minute break or whatever it was, and he comes out and he gets 9 in a row.
It's unbelievable.
But this is the standard we're at, isn't it? This is where these guys, it's Sunday evening. This is the match. That's,
Chris has nailed that there, isn't he?
that looks
A round of applause.
like, we've seen Chris with a couple of pitches there, they've been brilliant.
Yeah.
And he's 7 down. Ah, lads, this is Tommy down here. Tommy Hanley and Brian Delaney are on the 12th.
Yeah.
We might go that way. Great pitch down there from Chris. I think Chris will just keep pitching. He just
So it is. Turn.
like if you're Chris Gibney and you're pitching well, all you can say is keep pitching well.
Yeah.
Keep trying to get a few and see can I get it back to 4 or 5 and and see maybe 4 or 5 before at the break and see where I am.
Yes.
But like not the easiest.
For a sec, but
Yeah, it's just gone loose on it, is it?
yeah.
I think you're right, yeah, twisted back in now, huh? No, you're taking it off now. Yeah. No, that's Brian Delaney there. Not sure if this is for a 2 or for a 3 here. I see he's young Aaron over there. He'll give us the score now shortly. That's in the hole anyway, so we'll find out now what the score is. They're heading. We'll just go down here with a 3 and we'll be able to see them pitching. The next group coming up 12 and they're gone down 13. Score. 1 up. Oh, big game. One up. Brian is 1 up.
That's on 10 in a row.
Porry's 4. Okay, so 1 up. But look, we saw that this morning. You won't get away too easy with Henley.
No, absolutely not.
That's going to.
Trouble there.
He's not. He's going to stop there. He's
Oh,
staying up on the level.
yeah.
He got away with one the same level. We saw Tommy playing this just slightly off the left, pin high both times this morning. So he obviously plays it well. Stop it falling. Thomas going on to the 12th. I think Thomas is 4 up. And Walsh him up. Tommy, yeah, Tommy's played this whole well all day.
Yeah.
So just want to pan you back there, guys, 1 minute. So just above, look who's interested. 2 absolute legends of our game,
Yeah.
and they're watching it just the same as anyone else.
Yeah.
They're, at the end of the day, I think everyone is a pitch and putt fan. Yeah, first and foremost, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%. And it's nice to see that as well. That it's not just they're thinking of themselves. And
Yeah.
obviously, we know those 2 characters. They're
Yeah,
not
and
like
look-
that at all. They're not
And look,
playing blind.
all these top guys know each other.
Yeah.
You know, and I suppose there is a bit of Cork versus the rest of the country rivalry down here, or Munster versus Leinster. You know, it
Yeah.
probably comes out a small bit, I suppose. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And if you can't win, you want a friend to win, obviously. Oh, so Porry has left that short.
Trouble there,
It's not too bad.
isn't it?
It's not. If he'd gone down
There's the
the next level, he's gone halfway to the 13 green. If it's sitting okay, he'll get a club over that. He's a bit of work. It's not too bad for these. I wonder if he flopped it up and left it 3 or 4 feet below the pin. It might be an easier shot than what Thomas is facing coming across that green. But that's not a bad chip from Brian up there. So the only game we don't know about is, well, last we heard Chris Gannon was 2 up and John Cal. Okay, so that's us all up to date really. Tommy misses that and Brian stays 1 up. We might just see this shot here. That's what's facing Porrick Sarsfield here.
It's excellent.
He was just unlucky. He
Yeah.
just had to dig it out. You had to make sure you were up, and he's gone above the hole. So yeah, it's tough. But look, better to be up than you have to be up there. No, the putt Thomas has across the green.
He's just.
Is that 11 in a
He's
row?
gone walking after the putt thinking he's
John Walsh is just after getting 11 in a row. I think. I think he's playing a game of which I'm not familiar. And he's only. Yeah, so let's just look. Just want to see Thomas's putt across the green on 12 because this is lethal. If he gets this wrong, I don't think he will, but he'll be outside the marker of Porry anyway. He's not outside the marker. Tighten the line a bit.
He's always come to that, he wasn't on
I think he needed to be outside that marker on that pace. Anyway, will we leave them to it and go?
I think we stay with these boys.
Whew.
There we go.
Yeah, stay with them and see John Walsh pitching up. See will he get 12 in a row.
Imagine he done 18. Jesus.
If John Manny is watching, is there any stat on like he's not getting the first 11, John? What's on? You know, is there much better than that out there? But he's got 11 twos and he's only 7 up, which means Chris has got. And if you'd said to Chris that you're going to be 4 twos and you're going to be 7, I think Chris would have laughed at you. Like.
Yeah.
Anyone would have laughed at
Told
you.
you were joking.
It was a great put back by Barry.
Yeah,
That's a great up and down from there.
All of a sudden,
And this putt is left side of the hole and firm, and it'll
it
swing
will
in.
fall in. Yeah.
Yeah. I just think Thomas had a great pace putt. I just think he picked the wrong line. I think he had to be a wider on it. There we are, into the back of the hole. He stays 4 up. So, I presume John Walsh has the honour.
It's outrageous.
Yeah, it's outrageous. And they're watching Brian Delaney and the blower there. We'll catch up with him. Don't worry. I think we have to stay with this. We have to stay with the hot streak.
Yeah.
And we can keep an eye on Thomas going down here.
Trouble. That's trouble.
Yeah,
With the line.
he's gone down to the flat. It's sitting up.
Yeah.
He'll be able to get a club on that. Oh, I just wonder what they're waiting. Oh, they're waiting for the boys to pitch and walk down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
11 for 11.
11 for 11, yeah, and he's 7 up.
Frank,
Yeah.
He thought he'd missed that one and it still went in.
have we seen anything like that before in any sort of match play final event?
Great ball down there from Porrick Sarsfield.
Yeah, there's been, look, these are the top players in the world. We're on live now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, these are the top players in the world. They can go on runs like that. What happened now is John Walsh got his get out of jail free card, right? He now feels that he's getting a free run in the tournament, and he's just opening his shoulders now on him. And there's nobody better in the world than this guy.
This ball,
And he's just now
oh my God.
absolutely unbelievable.
And if he had to walk up and put that ball in a spot 2 foot from the hole, you couldn't put it in a better spot.
But you're putting it down straight up to the
Yeah,
top
just,
now.
yeah, you couldn't put it in a better spot.
I
So,
honestly feel
the
for
brakes
Chris.
are off.
Chris has just stood on the tee box and took a big, deep breath, knowing that he has
Yeah.
to nail this.
We've seen Chris has been pitching well, you know.
I remember playing Kieran Dunstan one time, and he had 10 pitches in a row to inside 6 inches.
Another legendary pitcher of the ball here in Cork.
This is a good ball as well, guys.
Chris Gibney is not playing bad pitch and putt here. He's playing out of his skin, but he's just been blown away by the quality of what John Walsh is doing.
Say the handbrakes off John Walsh.
Yeah.
He's on a free roll for the rest.
And well, you see, the thing is, of course, they know that they're still fresh. There's only 36 holes played. They're going home early after this now. They're done.
Yeah.
We're all finished up.
And you have to. This is the one you win, and you're back in the morning. And you're back on a Monday morning. Yeah, it's a different ball game on a Monday morning, Frank, is it not?
It is, yeah. It's weird how the best games traditionally were always the second game on the Sunday.
Yeah.
It was always the quality game.
And it seems to be the same because they've had the warm up with the first games. Maybe had lucky breaks, got away with it.
Yeah.
The third games on the
That's
Sundays
very
were always.
generous. That was very generous. I suppose when you're pitching like John, you don't mind.
Yeah, but you see, it's
Chances are we're going to miss it.
but women, know, if you're looking for records, like that's 12 in a row now because he was giving it.
Yeah.
But if he made put, he might have missed it. He'd have ruined the record. So pick him up and
Yeah.
give him in the putt.
Yeah.
Tom got a good tree there now.
That was a 3 for Tom, yeah.
Yeah.
So Porrick Sarsfield has a putt to win that hole now.
This is big in the game.
Yeah, Porrick gets 4 down.
Yeah.
Good tree for Tom now because he was at back.
Yeah, but we were able to see the ball here from here, Frank. He was sitting up okay. He got a reasonably good lie.
I think we'll keep it on the green.
Yeah, but Tom chips he's very good from off the green, is Tom.
Better come off.
Reminiscent of another fellow we know. No. Yeah.
Well done.
That's a great pitch. So we're going to say here, we're going to see John Walsh's pitch down here, guys. On the 13th, yeah. Unlucky for some.
I don't think so. The way John's pitching.
We've been treated to a feast, guys. I mean, we were absolutely blessed with the way.
Even looking at him there now, he's relaxed.
He's
easy.
a different demeanour.
Yeah.
It's a totally
Like,
different demeanour.
because
this
we
morning.
were saying it, like, we came over, we didn't know what was happening, and Kevin Corcoran came up and said, John is putting for 9 in a row. And we're going, okay, he missed 2 and 3 footers coming home to beat Ian Dillon.
Yeah.
He takes a quick break, and next thing, as you said, the brakes are off,
Yeah.
and next thing he's out and bang.
I actually put some off, and I want to give Ian a bit of credit. Ian actually said he reckons he was 10 under par for the second round and managed to be beaten.
But had to be, like,
Yeah.
he had to, because he was down.
Yeah.
So, look, there was a...
18 for the like that's some shooting. And look, maybe that's why John was uptight, is that he had to go and he had to shoot a big score to beat.
You're playing in home. Every ball is a different, you know?
Yeah.
You know you have to be
There's the pitch now. I think if Chris had a white hand kerchief, he'd start waving it now. That's, lads, you cannot describe the quality of this pitching. It's just relentless. Because when I said, when we were told that he was getting 9 in a row, and I said, gee, he's putting well now. The lad said, no, he hasn't been putting. He's just been pitching them. Yeah, terribly short. I mean, I think Chris Gibney is probably pitching better than anyone else in the field, bar one fella. That's phenomenal, guys. That's phenomenal. I wonder would Chris like a white hanky? Shaking his head, but there's nothing he can do. You just have to admire what's happening, don't you? It's brilliant. It's a display of pitch, and that's just...
To be fair, I think having spoken to him, I don't think he thinks anything's over yet, the way he was playing yesterday afternoon in the second round. He knows he obviously has.
He's giving him another one.
Does John think that no matter what he does, that's it now? Is that what he's saying? It's like 2 puts like that in a row.
Guys, I think it's hard to come back from 7 down when a guy's pitching like that. Like, it's hard to do that. Like, oh yeah, we better follow them on.
Want to see this? Yeah. So that's
Just watch it. It's John Cahill here pitching here now on 10. Oh, it's a lovely putt, middle of the cup. What's the score there, lads? Do you know? Good putt. So John Cahill has turned his match around from 2 down to 1 up. That's phenomenal stuff, yeah. No, we're not overly surprised, but still. Still though.
we go over here, we'll be up the hill. We can actually see it.
No, we won't see the 14th,
Right.
unless you want to go by the tree over there.
Yeah, come on out.
Yeah, we'll get out of Chris and John's way. Get the camera ready. He's pitching. Oh, just stay pointed at the green. Okay.
Right, he is human. Yeah, Sean, you're
I told you he wasn't a robot, lads. don't even go there, Jono. One of the lads said he'd probably chip that in. So no, I know a small opening for Chris Gibney.
Chris, a very, very small opening. But he has to capitalise. He has to be perfect from now on in.
I'm just watching behind.
Yeah.
That's a great pitch up there from Paul. Great pitch up there from Porrick's Sarsfield.
Oh! Just turn on.
It's 6.5, it doesn't there.
Just finished there.
Porrick's Sarsfield is a great ball up 15. Tom Lynch has gone out the back, so that game might turn a bit. This is cool. 2.
I don't know, because the man was up there now, so I said he must be there.
No, he Paul Ring won 15th, so he went back to three. So I'm not sure what the Cahill is one up now. Safe ball. Two contrasting pitching styles there now between John Cahill and
Yeah,
Scanlon.
big time.
Flight in the air, will he try and just skip it up here like he did a few times yesterday? No, at the pin.
Great ball.
Oh. Yeah, but a lower flight ball in there. In
It will
some
stop. We
regard.
had it yesterday, we were
Yeah,
chatting
he had
about
it
it, yeah.
yesterday, yeah, and that's the way. And it's left of the pin like that the whole time, so no. There's a small chance here now for Chris Gibney to win a hole back. Small chance. And so the run of 13 twos in a row comes to an end. But only just.
Yes.
Only just. I'm not sure.
Chris knows now this needs to go in. That's what,
Yeah.
just playing devil's advocate. Comeback has to start somewhere.
It has, and a chip in always gives you a small bit of impetus, doesn't it? You try and get a good chip in and.
Well, there's one.
Oh.
Well done.
No, back to 6 now. You never
Gets 2
know.
or 3 on the way in, Mark.
And next thing, all of a sudden, those two putts that weren't gimmies by any means picked up and given. I wonder. Like, there isn't a man down. You should kick him until he's dead. You know, in this case, sport. In sport, like, kick him until he's gone and that you've knocked him out, like.
Yeah.
So, I think John could have done that. I think Chris would have missed one of those 2 putts on 12 or 13.
Yeah.
12 was particularly difficult down
They're
the slope.
very difficult.
Don't think he's hit that. Ray did the same thing from there this morning against Tommy. They know it's so quick coming down there now, and they decelerate a lot. So Chris has a chance to go back all square.
Yep.
Good match this. Chris, of course, is a former national match play champion from Larkspur Park. Won the stroke play back in the 80s. John won his only national title, which is, I think it was 98, the stroke play in Stackyard.
Current over 55 champion as well.
Oh, well, look.
Serial winners, Mark.
Serial winners. And just picked his line and rolled it in.
Yeah, lovely putt.
You'll never see Chris racing or banging up a hole at a hole. He just strokes it.
Yeah.
Okay. Putt Chris. Chris, you know, on the tee box for, I think he on the for the second time. Okay, wind got that big time.
Yeah.
I think Chris picked on the first, and that's the last time he pitched off. No. Yeah, look, it's just. Yeah, I think the wind caught him there a small bit. You know.
John's got a solid ball in there.
That's left is safe.
Yeah.
Left is safe. You know, there's no danger. The only thing John could have.
Now is that?
Look at that, that's perfect. That's perfect. The only thing John could have done wrong there was the short side himself or go very long. Chris was in trouble and
Yeah.
he did good. Look at that. Absolutely perfect.
Perfect ball, yeah.
So it's absolutely, yeah. He's probably nailed on here to go back to 7 up, you know. But no,
Chris has an impossible chip here, Mark.
he'd been better off in the bunker.
Yeah. Unbelievable, because he's
You're-
not going to
you're-
get any spin
Because
off this.
you're in the bunker, most of it is upslope, you'll be on,
Yeah.
you'll have a good lie, and you will splash it out onto that front slope and it'll run to the hole for
Yeah.
you.
If he gets,
But
in, if
this
he gets
is-
inside of 10 feet here, a great job.
Oh my goodness. He needs to hit a whirly here to be inside John now to make John putt. these types of shots. It looks like it's sitting okay though. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Yeah.
I just, yeah, you know, like, there's no way he could play a flop shot. It probably wasn't lying enough
No,
and
it wasn't.
whatever. He
It
just
was
had to.
sitting down a
He
little
had,
bit.
you have to be over the bunker.
Yeah.
He's done well. It was just it's unfortunate after so many, you know, he was under the cosh obviously. He finally gets one back with a great chip in. And I'm sure he was just wanting to hit a great solid ball in there, and he just got caught by a puff of breeze that came up, and yeah, it's tough going. And assuming if this doesn't go in, he'll pick up. Yeah. Yeah, he had the right pace. He just kicked the right. He just didn't pick the line. Well, yeah, John.
Takes the hold there.
Yeah, it is the hold back to 7 up. That's unlucky. That's unfortunate. Oi, Kyle. It's unfortunate now, just after. What a display picture. I know that, but it was still a unbelievable display of pitching. Oh my God. Right. So, yeah, left to the pin and just bang. No one else has been able to get that close this morning.
Yeah.
No one else. They haven't been able to stop the ball.
It's unbelievable.
He's just he's in freewheel mode now. He had his one bad pitch.
As Frank said, come off, haven't
Got away with one because playoffs are lap of the gods. That's long. Will it come back? Ooh.
well, it's best dug in.
Tomorrow? Yeah, we'll show who's there's 4 of us tomorrow for commentary. Well, I would have said that. Yeah.
Trying our best.
Yeah, we might do it that way, but like we'll spell in and out for the semi-finals. Can't sit in there for. You do that in St. Anne's, it's horrible. Ah, yeah, we should get it. Yeah, but I imagine John Manning would have to come in at some stage, Mr. Statistician.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I know, we'll share it between us. Oftentimes you're looking at it, actually, it's grand out here doing commentary because you can see everything.
Yeah.
When you're stuck in the van, you don't know what. It's great, don't get me wrong, and I'm looking forward to it, but. So, this, like every putt, every chip, every putt he has now nearly has to go. You go down, John. Okay, so John Looney, chairman of the Cork County Board, is moving. Like there is other games on behind people. They have to give people a chance. Very unfair. Well done, John. That goes in. 8 up. Just watching. And they're watching Chrissy pitching down 10. They had to wait. People wouldn't get out of their way. I don't like seeing that. You should be cognizant of every game on the course. That's a nicely. She's calling for to get down.
Wrong with that.
I think it's
Excellent
okay.
strike.
I think it's okay. Can you see it? You can? Yeah.
So 50 feet
You
towards
have the extra 5 or 6 inches on me. You can see down there. We might get a score there though, actually, after 9 holes and see what's happening in that top ladies match. bounced through a bit, but it's okay. You see, John's pitch, the head stays down the whole way.
Yeah, never comes up.
Never comes up. There's a lesson. Keep that head on. You don't need to see where the ball goes. You just need to, do you know what I mean? We would appreciate it, Chris.
We won't say no to that.
Well done, John. Is that it? Tried.
Good strike.
Oh yeah, well, just I saw that, yeah, which is not good. But anyway, look, it's fine. I think Eleanor is up in that match. I'm just going to find out. Is Eleanor up or?
Yes, it is. She said, oh, grand.
Grand, so no one knows what the score is. 2 up. Okay, so I'm hearing Eleanor Walsh is 2 up after 9 holes against Chrissy Byrne. We're going, like, the gents matches will be finished, and we're going to come back and pick up those ladies matches as they bring to a conclusion on what will be a very early finish on a Sunday of the national match play. We'll be able to go down home and sit down and relax, maybe. Lovely evening sunshine. Both players are off the back. That's travelling. He's not going to stay on the green. He's chipped through.
And it's going to be him again.
No, he's not going to lose his turn here. So no. This is, yeah. So I think...
Gary, I think you make a good point, but standing in the centre of the fairway for one of the longest holes on the course probably is not the ideal spectator position to be in. He's nearly chipped in there.
Is he going to see a chip from Chris? I think he's going to see one chip.
Yeah.
Because if John's could run away, Chris's could run away. Yeah, so the standard is just slackened off a bit, like, you know. So John drops a shot there, so he's now only what? I make him, I don't know, he was 13, he got a par on 14.
That's gone. Just give it to him. Very generous.
So we'll be given 15, got 16, so that's 15. He's probably 14 under par with 1 to play in this round.
Back to 7.
Yeah, but he's what? So he's 14 under par now. That's okay. That's okay, lads. How are we doing? So he needs a par to shoot 40 or a birdie to shoot 39. And he's 7 up. Okay. I think 14 under is reasonably good for a young man starting out.
That's freakish, isn't it?
Yeah, look.
Around here, like.
Yeah, well look, 40s do get done here in Rocklodge and playoffs and stuff. Like Ray did a 42 in the playoff in the Scratch Cup a couple of weeks ago. So it just shows. He has that putt to shoot 39 for 18 holes. I want to be clear about that now. 39 for 18 holes. That's 15 under par. Oh my.
With a 4.
With a 4. I'm telling you, when he grows up, he'll be a great player. Oh, lads, you can't. And Chris Gibney is not playing bad, but you know what?
Playing well.
He's playing well. It's just frightening stuff. It's absolutely frightening.
He's just had a
Did he have the apple tart he did?
Yeah,
The cream.
cream.
The special cream here in Rocklodge, you see, like, you know what I mean? There's a bit of, they put a drop of the good stuff in it, like, oh yeah, it's very important.
I was saying we were chatting with Chris beforehand, and he's just looked at me there like. He's just looked at me like absolutely hit like a ton of bricks.
I think Padraig Sarsfield has. We'll have to check the scores, but Padraig Sarsfield came back and he's all square now from being 4 down.
Yeah.
So he was 4 down after 12, and now he's all square. So that's interesting now, isn't it?
That's a super, Chris.
Chris is taking anything he can get now. Of course, Pádraig Sarsfield is the last Leinster man left in the competition, so he has to win to fulfil John Manning's prophecy of 1 Leinster and 3 Munster.
He's about to go one up there, unless that gets converted.
No, didn't hit it. So it's back to 6. 6 under. 6.
It should be.
Six.
Istanbul 2.0 coming.
6 up still.
Well, we were saying there, there's something like that to start too, man.
Yeah, but 6. You have to say that was a poor 40. Would you not think that was a poor 40 of a John? Yeah,
It was a poor 40,
you know,
yeah, the
poor
puts,
40, yeah,
poor
the
40.
Yeah, but it's still a 40, still 14 under.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 13.
No. It's crazy. It's crazy. Great comeback. Great.
Is he getting?
Okay. So we're going to stick with John, or will we go
Oh,
to?
no, we have to stay here. We like
Okay.
to what we've just seen. Well, actually, do you know what? Maybe check the scores there on that game, and we'll see.
Yeah, we need to.
Brian and Tom would be a good game. So he score on John Cat.
No, you'll be able to tell what was Brian after 18 holes in that game.
Here, you think that's impressive? Molly O'Toole in her quarter-final game is 8 under through 12 holes
In ranges.
and 9 up.
Who's she playing?
I don't know who she's playing, but
So 800 in ranges for 12 holes
for
from
12 holes.
young Molly. That's impressive. That's impressive. But I did think that ranges was the type of course that would suit Molly. It's just a nice course down there, like. So 800 through 12 is impressive in ranges. For anyone, never mind a young 16-year-old girl.
Yeah.
She's 800 through 12 holes and she's 9 up in her quarter final. That's phenomenal. But I think she's just playing with the brakes off now. Do you know what I mean? She's senior, so she's nothing to lose.
Do
And
you know something? I was saying in her first game, she was actually 3 down after 7, and her opponent was 4 under par for 7 holes. Her father was there. He was like, "She's going to be annihilated here," and then she went and birdied 8, 9, and 10 to bring it back all square. She's unbelievable. Like beating Chrissy. I know Chrissy had an off day in Royston a couple of weeks ago, 1 over par. Like she's still had to beat her.
to birdie 8, 9 and 10 in ranges, if they've played the course, I think that's the small little 21 metre one is the 8 over the big bunker. That's impossible to hold on the green. 9 is a handy shot, but 10 is a ferocious hold down
That
there.
needs to go. It's okay there now.
Yeah, so look, we know the talent that Marley O'Toole has, and she's just stepping up now, and that's the end of it. So
Gone senior now.
she's McDonough, yeah. This is all over the hole.
All over it. This is.
Oh no, just the wrong side. Just the wrong side of that pin.
So
Ooh.
what are we 6?
6 up.
6 up.
Yeah, he was 14 under with a 4, and he's 6 up. And Chris Gibney is probably 6 or 7 under as well. There, you know, and then like that would beat anyone else nearly.
Yeah.
And he's 6 down. Yeah.
He was able.
Was he? Ah, it's crazy. Crazy.
He looked at me walking up toward the green on the 18th, like he'd just been.
And all he can do is to keep doing what he's doing here.
Yeah.
He can't do anything else, and just see, will there be a small glimpse?
1 or 2 holes. 1 or 2 holes. is all
But
it
I
takes.
just think, yeah, it's probably Chris is away, right? Yeah, John is just off that back edge. We have to try and get a few scores from the other games if we can.
He just has the apron to contend with the poor boy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice practice routine there now. Getting through that apron, a few practice strokes before you hit the ball.
Just took a bobble.
Yeah, took a bobble as it came up onto the thing.
Yeah.
And the tendency of that shot, of course, is that you're going to come down a bit steep in it, and you'll make a jump. But it's given that. So, no, unless John chips in. Unless John chips in.
A masterclass.
Yeah, and John is playing all right too.
Okay.
Hasn't
That's
got
going
up.
back
That's
down.
going back to him. So there's a change coming here, guys. Okay.
1 or 2 holes. As I said to you,
Okay.
Mark.
Hole by
1 or
hole.
2 holes
Yeah.
and he's back in it.
I still think back to those couple he gave him. That putt that he gave Chris on 12. Oh, that's in the hole. Oh, yeah. Chris is
Chris
just
can
here.
only laugh.
Chris is just here laughing with us, and as Chris walked up and he said, "Masterclass."
Yeah. And you
Like,
proceeded to drop
as
a
the man
lovely
said,
comment.
it's the type of game. It's the type of game that if Chris wasn't in it, he'd love to watch because he loves seeing
Yeah.
the top quality pitching. But Chris, at the heart of it all, is a huge supporter of our game and loves the game.
Yeah.
But he's getting the best view of it probably,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
where he doesn't want to. Like
Any score on Brian Delaney's game, guys?
Brian Delaney is 4 up.
Tommy Haney.
Okay, that's all right. So Thomas, 1 down. Okay. Yeah, Thomas was 4 up after 12 holes, and then Porrick got a great 2 on the 13th and has proceeded to
Yeah.
come back at Thomas.
His wife was saying that he got a great saver on 17 as well for par.
Yeah, so like, no, look, we all know Porrick will never give up. Porrick's actually is a fierce battler. That's Chris.
Great ball in.
That's the best ball we've seen all day on 2. That fluffed.
So
Oh, that's the super chip. So
John has actually caught the now and then kicked down to the rocks we were talking about there.
yeah, so look,
That's in place.
he'll be looking for a ruling. So we know we can give him the ruling. He's dropping down to the side. This is chip for par. Tom fluffed his first one.
Give it a go. We'll pass
So
the
he goes,
hole,
he's
that's all you can ask.
2 down. So 2 down. The lone Leinster hope. And if I'm right, Porrick was in the semi-finals. The match playing doubles, I think, when Barry Morrissey won. I think Porrick was in the semi-finals that year.
They're probably going to be summoned.
Dropping for a shot, no near the hole, John. Okay. There we go, no near the hole, dropped. So now, there's a good chance now that Chris will go back to 5 down.
Check him up now.
I know that, that's all we just saw there. So back to 5,
I'm telling you,
back to 5.
Chris gets another one now. In the
Well,
next
Chris,
2 or 3
Chris has
holes.
kept his pitching level.
Yeah.
John has just tailed off a bit, and I keep going back to the putt, especially on 12. He gave him that putt on 12, and Chris was about 5 feet or 5 or 6 feet above the hole. Okay, you're flying into time, and then he gave him one on 13 as well, which was 4 or 5 feet. You know, it's just.
But you know, one thing you can say 100% is that he has not stopped believing that he's still in the game.
Oh yeah.
Not once.
Well, you know, he was 8 down coming off the 16th.
Yeah.
Or off the 15th or whatever it was, yeah. That's a great ball. He's gonna John is gonna have to rediscover his touch here, or he's going to be back in a battle that he doesn't want to be in. Yeah. No, in trouble here, down this, and that's his second time today being down there. That's his second time being down there today. So there's no.
Something happened, Mark, when just sitting at 18 holes. Can that sometimes be a bit of a burden?
Yeah, like it can. Like, I mean, no. It's just like, I think the putt he missed on 18, Chris sank a great putt from just off the green. If John keeps that and he stays 7 up, I think there's no problem. But John hasn't hit a good pitch on 1. He hasn't hit a good pitch on 2, and he hasn't hit a good pitch on 3. He's at 3 bad, and Chris has been solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, so it's back to 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Chris is in great position there if this doesn't go in. Hasn't gone in, but it wasn't far away, I'd say.
He hasn't conceded that, so.
No, I wouldn't say Chris is probably about 2.5 feet.
Right.
I don't think there's going to be conceded.
It's an unbelievable game.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable.
Quality is very good. Like Chris's quality I think Chris is still doing what he was doing this morning and yesterday evening. It just was the brilliance of John stood him back. Like,
If you were to turn this game around, would it be the greatest comeback you've seen in pitch and putt?
it's one of the great. You'd have to say it probably is, because you're playing against where he was and what was happening at the time.
That's no problem.
That's 4. So I wonder if we just stroll over here, we'll be out of people's way. We have to stay with this game now anyway.
Oh, 100%. So like basically, John has given a couple of putts up. So realistically, Chris could have been 9, 10 down.
Well,
If he missed those 2 putts.
Well,
he was good.
certainly the putt on 12. John was at 2.5 feet below the hole straight up. It was an all-in gimme birdie. He's going to take it. Chris was 5-6 feet above the hole. Tricky putt.
Yeah.
I was surprised John gave it at the time, but he gave it, and he gave the one on 13. And now,
You think he's regretting that?
would you like them back now? I wonder.
I think he would.
I think you'd love them back
Yeah.
now.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Good to see Mr. Joe Conroy, McDonough man. Former, well, I suppose he's still a Royal Public Golf member, but he's come back to the pitch and putt, Joseph.
Joe, has he?
Excellent pitch and putt player.
Fabulous pitch and putt player. I think that's Porrig is here. I'm not sure.
Jer Keogh, thanks for tuning in, Jer. Good to hear from you in the group chat. Hopefully the lagging has stopped. If you want to let us know what the stream is like coming through there now, we'll just keep an eye on that if there's any further issues. Chris is absolutely stuck this. That is unbelievable.
Chris is pitching over his skin.
This
He's
is-
throwing the sink at him now. He has. I think Chris has sensed a small little opening, and he's throwing everything at him now. It's up to John to respond now. And that's where Chris's ball landed, where Ian Dillon wanted to land in this playoff
Yeah.
against John.
That's exactly what
yeah.
it's going to do, Mark. Yeah,
John will
sure.
try to land this just slightly beyond the pin now.
That's short. I'm telling you.
We're
on for a game
we
here.
have a game here, guys. We now have a game here. I don't know. I don't. I think we're going to be talking about 12 and 13 for a long time, Philip, if this
Yeah.
comeback is done.
Yeah. Jerry Coyne just dropping in a message. Great coverage all weekend. Thank you, Jerry. Mark's been playing a blinder, to be fair.
No, it takes 2 to tango. But thanks, Jerry. We appreciate that, man.
What does John do here, Mark, with his chip?
Not that anyway. I think John is feeling pressure. I think John is under pressure. So that's another hole back. He has to give him that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden it's 3 in this game.
This is
From-
phenomenal, Mark.
So from 8 up to just 3 up in the space of 7, 8 holes.
You
He
think
was-
he doesn't give those puts. He misses. Chris, just say Chris does miss them. Now look, he probably would have got at least one of them, you would suspect, with how well he's been putting.
Like John rolled in a putt on 16 to go 8 up.
We're looking
Chris wins 17 and 18. They half the first. Chris wins the second, third, and fourth.
at and fortunate that John
Yeah.
half the first.
Yeah, great chipping.
Yeah.
John hasn't pitched the ball in the second round.
No.
He hasn't pitched the ball in the second round. And if he doesn't start soon, that man is only going to get more and more belief.
Well, he's in this now. He knows he's in this.
Oh yeah, sure. Like if you're starting out this game and you're like if you're all square and you lose the first 3 and you're if you just 3 down after 4 holes of a round, you still think you're in a game.
Yeah. That's another super ball. That's unbelievable.
Just ran on, but that's not bad there at all.
It's just a super ball. We've got the camera here on John. It's about
Thomas Lynch. Thomas Lynch is up to the right on 6. Thomas won a hole back. That's back to about 1 up, I think, because Thomas is on the tee box. This is not looking bad at all.
That's a good ball. It's a good response from.
Yeah, they're both in the same spot. But yeah, okay. Just watching Padraig Sarsfield hitting over 6 now. Oh, and he's gone long and down left. Long and down left. Not the place to be down there. I think, is that back to 1?
Back to
1, yeah, Thomas has 1 down. Got that.
It looks huge when he lifted.
Yeah.
To Chris's benefit that he goes first there.
Oh, I think so. I think all day long. I think until he gets back, if he gets back level, or if he does, I think Chris will have to putt first the whole time now, because you get in that hole. Because he's made some good putts.
Yeah.
You get in the hole first, and John is on the green. John can lift his ball. That's on. Yeah. Tommy Hanley fighting hard against Brian Delaney. Great ball down there to 8.
Yeah.
Tommy's on the tee box. He was 5 down, but he's won 1 somewhere in here because he's taking the tee box.
Mark, does this come left at the hole?
It should come right to left. It should come right to left. I think you're playing this just outside right and firm. You know, good pace. I don't think he ever gave it enough on the right hand side.
No.
It's very funny. You look at that putt; it will look straight,
Yeah.
but it's, you know, subtle breaks.
So John has a chance just to alleviate some of the pressure that's been put on him in the last 10 minutes.
If John takes this, gets this, and goes back to 4 up,
Yeah.
that it stops the rot,
Yeah.
and I think it'll just steady him. Brian Delaney with an unbelievable response on the 8 hole. That he must. Did he push that?
But to be fair, it did break to the right at the hole.
That ball, either that or he pushed it. I'm not sure. 'Cause to me, that ball. But anyway, either way, it's still 3. There's a good chance there for John to. Will we walk over to the back of 6? Yeah, if we go over to the back of 6 there, we'll be up to 6, 7, 8,
You're
9.
just joining us. We're up to 170 viewers now. It's great to see. But
Yeah.
just to give you a bit of a tale of the tape, so to speak. So John Walsh is playing Chris Gibney, and we're in the second round of this quarter-final. John went 12 in a row.
No,
He went
13. 13 in a row.
13 birdies in a row.
Yeah.
And you could say controversially, John actually gave 2 putts to Chris
Yeah.
that were.
They were outside. They were outside. One was 6 feet. The other was
Yeah.
5 feet.
Yes, and as a result,
Yeah.
instead of turning 6.
But like,
sorry, instead of
but
turning 7,
in saying that, John didn't turn around, and he was 8 up after 16 holes.
Yeah.
Chris played well on 17 and won 17. John flew through the green. John hit a great ball into 18.
Yeah.
Chris made a worldly putt. John missed his short putt. And then John hasn't hit a good pitch since, really.
No,
Well,
he hasn't.
good pitch on 5 there, not bad.
Yeah,
It was a
good
good pitch on 5.
yeah.
Hasn't hit a good pitch since.
Any idea of this game?
Padraig was 1 up. Padraig Sarsfield was 1 up.
This is for half. Push that.
Yeah, it's all square. That matches all. And just as everyone knows, Padraig is the last Leinster man left in this. So
So John Walsh shot a 40. in
he
the
shot a
first
40
round
with a 4,
with a 4. And
and he was
the Chris match
yeah.
stuck in there.
Yeah, Chris won 17 and 18 to
Yeah.
go to 6 down. Then he won the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th to go to 3 down, and that's where it stays.
Has been an absolute cracking.
Oh yeah, the quality.
The best game we've watched.
Oh,
this weekend, without
it's
doubt.
well. Anytime someone goes 13 in a row, and like Chris was 8 under for the 18 holes as well, like so.
Sounded very good. Seems to spin, doesn't spin, but it's okay there, Mark. It's okay there.
Yeah, it's okay there. It's there's no danger there, like. This, yeah. So
It's a lovely strike from John. There you go.
He's
He
unlucky.
nearly slammed
You
it
see
into
the
the hole.
see the
Yeah.
pitch, mate. He nearly
You can
slammed.
actually zoom in and see the pitch mark. So
Yeah.
just the quality of the camera,
Yeah,
just beyond the hole there. See the pitch mark.
that's very unlucky. And yeah,
That's the
but
result.
he's just run off the back. But I think he'll be happy enough with that. That's not a bad spot to be.
Mark, we probably thought that they'd probably firm up a little bit more than what they actually have.
No,
done.
they've kept them.
Yeah.
I think the club here. There was very little rain today. Small bit this morning, but not much. I think the club would have given them a small bit of water last night, but
Yeah.
just enough to keep the colour on them, keep them green, but not too much. I think they judged it nicely. Because you must be conscious too tomorrow morning for finals. You're going to have intermediates and juniors, in
Yeah.
both ladies and gents coming here, and the course has to be playable
Common
for
sense.
everyone.
Yeah.
I think the club here have presented a fantastic course.
Oh, they have. Unbelievable.
Fair pins, but as we've seen, fair pins, but tricky putting where they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of the pins are in the middle of the hole, middle of the greens are in good spots,
Yeah.
but they're very fair, they're get at it, but you have to be the right side of them.
Yeah. Just looking at Chris Scannell pitching the ball here behind us, and he's hit an excellent ball.
Oh,
there.
what a pitch that
Super
is.
pitch.
John Cahill is long. I'm not sure what the... Just going to try and get the score in that game there. Jimmy Quinn will know. Jimmy, what's the score here?
Cal is 1 up.
1 up. John Cahill is 1 up. So, Tommy Henley and Brian Delaney have pitched up 9. The lad's just waiting on 6 from. Yeah, that's... This is interesting. Like, it's... Yeah, this game is a small bit in the melting pot now, like, you know. A couple of bad pitches or putts, a couple of good putts from Chris, whatever, this game could change completely. It's changed already, like, he's got five holes back, like,
Yeah.
in short order. That's raced by. That's no gimme. That popped up out of that grass. You could see it.
It was sitting down though, Mark.
Yeah,
so
he had to dig it
not
out.
surprised.
He had to dig it out a small bit, like, to get it out. Thought Chris might try and get the
I thought
putter
the
on that
putter
one
might,
too. Yeah.
But look, maybe he's attacking. He's in the mindset now where he's got a few back and he feels
or
he's
maybe
confident enough to take it on.
Or maybe it's just sitting. We don't know what's sitting in front of it that he can see.
He's not hit that.
No, but I think he's okay there. I think that'll be given. Yeah, it's given. Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah, John Cahill fluff is chip behind us here. I think John's going to go all square as well. Battle too. This is a big putt now.
Yeah. It'll be interesting now. You'll know by the pace straight away. This is what he's thinking.
Oh, I think this has to go straight in the back of the cup. Don't give the hole a chance. And he
Yeah.
didn't. He didn't.
Yeah.
To be fair, you have to say that the putting stroke held up there nicely. Yeah.
It's a great chip. Oh, it's just like
Yeah, so I think you'll give Chris that. So that's all
Yeah,
square that
that's
match.
all square, yeah.
So that's all square. Thomas Lynch was all square. John's 3 up. We just need to get a result and an update on Brian Delaney and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to move over here? Oh no, we're going to go this way because we want to see the boys pitching across 7. Of course we do. We've picked our.
Unbelievable.
Well, we've picked our. Yeah, well, look. Even if we hadn't seen what was happening down that front round, once we'd heard that it had gone from 8 to 5, you'd be switching over here now anyway. Like, yeah, we'll just go this way a small bit. Okay, this hole is 48 metres. Yeah, you're playing right across the valley here at the bottom of Rocklodge. It's across a bit of a valley. You're dead right. Pin is up left. You can't go right. You can't be short and right. There's possibility of going out of bounds down there, or but if it's not out of bounds, it's dead anyway.
That's short.
That's it's just about.
He's got a very good
no.
spin.
Oh, you have to put up with coughs, like. Yeah. But that's small bit of a mental error there from Chris, I think.
Yeah.
You know, you're into the wind there now a bit too. You have to hit that ball. You know. That's a good ball. That's a good. Oh, it's well up. Look at that.
No spin at all.
John won't get backspin. He won't get it. He doesn't. He's left that in a good spot there. Oh yeah, John Cahill's under the cosh a bit. Chris Scanlon, I tell you now, he's very underrated. Just goes. I think he was going about his business very nicely yesterday, very quietly, very understated. Nobody was worried, but he gets in your head too. Because Chris is the type of fella. He'll just do the same thing over and over again.
All of a sudden he turns up in the semi-final and you're saying, oh, how's he got here? Yeah. Very easily done.
But as you said, a couple of years, 5-6 years, Chris maybe not playing at his best in the doldrums, goes over 55. I remember 2 years ago, it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago in St. Stephen's, he finished second, and then all of a sudden, second or third, and then he wins it last year. So, and let's not overstate the confidence you get from winning any national.
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
And playing well. And coming to a course that, as I say, he knows well, he knows this place. And Chris has every shot in the game too. He can hit a ball in the air, he can knock one down, he can take the spin off. He has it all.
Yeah.
That's a nice
That's
chip.
a great chip.
That's stone dead, yeah. He took the pin out, he fancied it. It must have been lying lovely.
Yeah.
Pádraig Sarsfield pours one in there on the 8. Not sure what that's for. We'll see now, we'll see who stands in the tee box. Right, so John Walsh now has another chance now to go back to 4 up. Yeah, that would nearly do it, wouldn't it? Got to hit this putt for him.
Yeah,
No, that was as good as his putt. Like they were, the difference then was they were firm putts.
Yeah.
He babied the putt on 5 and it drifted off.
Do you reckon he could have lost his field there for a couple of holes, Marcus? That's what it looked like.
Could have happened. And now all of a sudden, he seems to be back now in control. Like he's pitching a better ball now again. But look, it can happen, of course. Like, let's be honest, it can happen.
That's a super ball from Pádraig.
I think Pádraig, I think he's gone back 1 up, and maybe there, and then pitches a great ball to put the pressure back on Thomas. I think I'm right. I think Douglas 2022 Pádraig was in the semi-final. I think John Cahill beat him in the semi-final that Monday at the bank holiday. So obviously foreign player down in Cork for match play. He likes it.
Yeah.
So John now. Again, I would expect this ball to be right at this pin.
It sounded a little bit off.
I think you've said that 3 or 4 times this weekend, and the ball has been fantastic. Yeah.
It just sounded.
Yeah, it's the way we hit the ball in Cork. You just don't get it, like.
Not used to hearing
we were using the colloquial we, or it's the way they hit the ball in Cork. That was a fabulous pitch.
I'm starting to wonder if there's some sort of drone up above our heads dropping balls on those greens.
No, we're on remote control now, lads. We're on remote control. Not as it. John's pitching is back under control again, isn't it?
Chris has to respond. And that's an excellent effort.
Yeah, you'd take it all day long, wouldn't you? But yeah, I think John, you said it there. Did it just slipped a bit? But no, he just seems to be back under control again, and the head is up.
Look, let's call it a spade a spade. That putt's not in. There is a break in that putt.
Oh, there's a break in all those putts.
Chris to go first again.
Like he's had a few of them and he hasn't made them.
Yes.
So like he got to 3, but I suppose let's be like Chris pitched well. John made errors on 2, 3, and 4,
So
and gifted those holes to Chris. Now Chris was inside him. Obviously he pitched well and played well. So, but John has found his rhythm again now. Who's saying hi? Brendan Maloney, Helen Gregsby, Shane Murphy. Yeah, great stuff, guys.
Hello to all of you. Thanks for tuning in.
Who's commenting on pitch and putter in Leinster?
I believe that's Derek.
Excellent.
Derek O'Driscoll, is that you? Let us know. This
ball will slide away from him if he doesn't just get the pace That's right. Oh, I think he picked a good.
Cancelled it, yeah.
I think he picked a good line. He just missed.
aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't think he's lost his turn either.
No, he definitely hasn't.
Yeah, that was just ultra aggressive there now on that line. I don't think he could be that aggressive on putts above the hole here
Yeah.
in Rocklodge. I think you gotta. That's Thomas Lynch. He's not happy with that pitch.
Someone walked across him, I think, as he was pitching Cotter's game. I think it was the young one.
One of the young, yeah, they don't know, they don't understand, but whoever they're with should be talking to them and
Yeah.
saying, lads. No,
So
so
lucky.
that's
That'll be conceded.
I think so. So John, back to 5 up. I think that's probably, you know. No. I think now Chris had his go. It didn't come off from him. He missed a few. John has got his pitching back under control, and I just think it's. And I just. Okay, so
If Chris can win the next 2 holes, this is an hour. But it's a big, but it's a big ask.
yeah. And if I do the lotto going home, I could win Wednesday. That's short. Away with it there. Yeah, he was just up enough and he kicked his. Be awkward if he's gone up against the fringe here. Might be awkward. We'll as soon as Chris pitches, we'll go up around and we'll.
I'm just having a look there.
Is it okay?
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's going okay.
That's John's son, Ryan. So how does that not kick?
Yeah.
He gets
Do well.
the breeze. He's playing on the breeze. Maybe walk up around the back here and have. Any scores from the ladies? Scores from the ladies? You can ask them in, like it's hard. Oh, we'll get to Darren when we go down there. You can ask them in. It's I don't like upsetting the girls because, especially those two, because they were upset enough. Men standing in the middle of the fairway is not getting out of the way. Yeah, we had to. Don't worry, John Looney moved them. Yeah.
Apologized. I said, if she did that from there now, he was doing that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I think he's just trying to roll this up to the hole.
I think if he gets this, it's over. He hasn't hit it.
He hasn't hit it. It's straight in the hole. He hasn't hit it, but I don't think it makes a difference. I think he's steadied the ship. He's gone back to 5 up. Let's be honest, 5 up is a healthy lead. Chris's shot, he's bowled. He got back to 3, but he couldn't get any more, and he had a couple of chances.
Look, I think if this goes, it's going to be interesting.
Oh yeah.
He's not going to stop. I've seen that. He's not going to stop.
But Chris won't give up. There's no give up in Chris. Like, there should be no give up in anyone. You should fight for your own pride, and that's unlucky.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. 5 up, 9 to play.
9 to play.
Okay.
It's going to need to be remarkable, but
Yeah, we're just going to wait now and let Tracy and Sarah O'Neill pitch.
last time we saw Tracy pitch this hole, she left it to 2 feet.
A whirly, an absolute whirly. That's not a whirly, that's up and out of it. Yeah, she came up and out of that one very quickly. Yeah. She just seemed to fall back in it a small bit, didn't she?
just came up off it.
Yeah, you just got to keep, like I keep telling everyone, especially when coaching, just keep slight pressure on that lead leg, you know, and just make sure you're hitting the ball forward. Like,
John was just having a word with Tracy there.
I think he went to apologise to her for what did, you know, the tapping and the thing, and maybe I think that's what he wanted to say. Yeah, there was a little thing there, and I think he just wanted to walk. That's a super ball from Sarah O'Neill. Yeah.
So
I think he might have just walked over and said sorry there, Burgers. Great to hear, yeah. So earlier, I think there was a game going on. I think it was when in the earlier matches this morning, there was a bit of ball tapping going on. Tracy started doing it there. At the same time, then John came over and he fair play, he apologised for tapping the ball or upsetting anyone. Now our first look at Amy Galvin.
Yes. Liz is up on the table.
You could do with a few stools. Oh, my knees. Your man is carrying the baby, look. Yeah. National Ladies Stroke Play Champion. Won that in Kilbeggan.
It's a super ball.
It's not bad there. Not bad there. Oh.
And that's why she
Oh my God. That
Yeah.
like that just looks so good.
Yeah.
Like it's just a slow easy swing, isn't it? It looks like
it's a follow through that really
yeah.
makes it exemplary, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, the slow back being under control and just follow through and it will be good in your game. That's what I think. That's what I strive to do anyway, but sometimes my follow through could be wonky too though. So we're going. So Chris was long down 10 there, and he's chipped back up to there. I'm not sure where John finished up. Who was on holidays abroad watching us?
Miss Karen Cummins from McDonough.
Ah.
Tuning in from abroad.
Oh yeah, so Chris is putting for 3 here, and John is inside.
Karen and her husband Owen are 2 players that have joined McDonough there in the last couple of years. Owen would have played when he was a juvenile.
Oh, excellent.
2 really good players, really getting involved, and good to see. We need more participation, as we keep saying.
Absolutely. That's a great up and down.
Yeah.
Great up and down. But it might be. I presume John is putting for 2. I think that's.
About 6.
Yeah.
I suppose when he's missed a couple of them, he won't pass over anything.
No.
Now.
Be interested now. We're going to get a chat with John after this. We're going to ask him the mind thought there. Like maybe he was I just didn't want any messing and move on. I wanted to keep pitching. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's probably.
Didn't want to break the thing. I think that's 6 again now. Do you want to move down here and we just catch 11?
Yeah, we will.
We'll try and catch up with some of the other games as well. Yeah.
We had a nice chat with Breeder beforehand this morning, Mark.
We did. Breeder, look, legend of the game, this one. We can't repeat some of that conversation though, obviously. But and guys, we do promise as soon as the gents games finish, we're going to pick up these ladies games.
That's an excellent shot.
Just didn't go. And it was going. It pulled very quick. Pulled very quick.
Too much due to injury.
Yeah.
But the quality of player she's
she did tell us in the past week or so she's got a bit of changed her specialist or whatever, and he's helped her a bit, so which is great.
That's been their shot.
Yeah. Sarah's a great player too. Sarah Byrne from away, former juvenile
Fantastic swing.
stroke player. Yeah, fantastic swing. Yeah, coming back into the game full time now this year after
Bit of a sabbatical.
having a baby,
Yeah.
a young child, and you know, some perspective comes in, and some things are more important.
Yeah.
Never left the game. She was always at everything.
Yeah.
She was just taking her time and
Lovely putt.
lovely
round in.
putt. Oh, just like she had. Like I suppose she didn't look much at the putt because she looked at the chip and it was the exact same line. So you're lesson one if you're on the same line as your chip, just get up and bang the putt home.
Yeah.
What are you looking at now?
That's a serious win.
So Molly O'Toole has beaten Gillian Morrissey from St Anne's, 11-9 down in the ranges. Elaine Quinn has beaten Patricia Murphy, 10-ace, and Eilidh Sexton
was
is
4 up the last time we seen.
yeah. So is that the bottom half? Is there games above that
That's
or
actually
below?
screenshots.
Oh yeah.
We'll,
So
we'll get that now. We'll get the rest of them.
yeah, just to see who's playing, and those ladies, intermediate and junior ladies semi-finals are being played in ranges in the morning, and in the finals will come up here to Rocklodge,
Yes.
and that was with
Baron
with-
O'Connell's.
yeah, and but with consultation with the players in ranges.
Yeah.
And I think that's at the end of the day, yes, it's the National Match Play Championship for Pitchfork Ireland National Match Play Championship. Spectators are here and the host clubs, but we're here because of the players.
Yep.
And let's not forget that.
Just to give you an update on some of those games, Margaret Hennessy is 3 up on Valerie Leahy from ESB, and that's through 18 holes. And Hillary, as we said there, second
4
row
down.
was 4 down.
Yeah,
to
so-
Eilish.
So it'll be Molly O'Toole versus Elaine Quinn in the semi-final in the morning.
Yep.
And that's Valerie Leahy. She would have been an ex-juvenile, great juvenile player. Played to a high standard in ladies football, ladies soccer as well. Coming back into the game. Ex-Cork player. Sarah Byrne has just hit a wonderful pitch into 16. Landed soft. I didn't see it appear, so yeah, it's a great pitch. Now Chris now is putting here. Is he putting or chipping? He chipped. Ooh, and he's raced it past, I think. Yeah. Okay. So Thomas Lynch 3 down to Pádraig Sarsfield. So it does seem like there will be one Leinster, and John has been proved right
Yeah,
yet
once
again.
again.
Oh, were we foolish to say, John, you might be wrong? Will we ever learn?
Never learn. Never
But
learn.
John is going by what he did say was on the stats and on the statistics and the basis of where we've always been. That's what's going to happen. But what would you have get? What odds would you have got if we had picked Pádraig Sarsfield to be the lone Leinster player? You'd have got long odds on that one.
No, it's good save from Chris.
I think they're moving. I'm not sure. John must have been in there again. Was that 6? 6? Yeah, John is 6 up. I want to pick.
It's an excellent ball.
Is it Thomas? We might just leave that. I think that game 6 up with 7 to play. I think he's okay. We'll catch up with John later. Might just go up here and see this game coming up here, just to catch up on some of it.
It's got really tight. Brian Delaney's only 1 up here.
But what did it get at one stage? 3 or 4? 5?
5.
Okay.
Back picking or taking a few puts.
So much like he did against Ray. He gets okay. So who's the close ball here? Ryan. Okay. So yeah, all. Yeah, he is a sweet player, and I think I'm right. I think John Cahill beat him in the semi-final in Douglas in 2022.
Just to give you an update, John Cahill has stuck it to less. John Walsh has stuck it to less than a foot.
That's closer than he was a while ago.
Yeah. So it looks like
This could be over here, yeah.
Because he needs to chip in, and he's not going to miss that ball.
I don't think so.
No.
So yeah, so look, John, I would say inwardly John was okay. He was comfortable himself. He knew he'd find a run up, and he has found a run up pitches that have been brilliant. Big putt now. Needs to watch the speed in this.
great chance.
Needed to watch the
Breaks
speed.
away, Mark. And he's not
I
left his one.
think, I'm not sure it broke, I think it stayed there. But either way, it was out there. There's a subtle ridge running across that green. You don't see it, but it's there.
Yeah.
And depending on where you are back here, you can go left or right at the hole. I think this needs to go in, doesn't it? This needs to go in, or that'll be John 7 up with 6 to play. That'll be the end of the game. Yeah, there's a shake hands coming here. There we go. John Walsh wins 7 and 6. Okay, probably got a bit tighter, but maybe in John's mind it was, I'll find my pitch and then I'll get going again, and
Yeah.
he did. He did.
Relentless.
And Chris came at him hard, and then he just couldn't do any more.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're giving a fella 8 shots, it's hard to get 8 back.
Yeah.
You got 5 of them, and that's a big ask. Brian
goes
Delaney,
2 up.
2 up with 3 to play.
Yeah.
I think we'll stay with this one, will we?
Oh, absolutely.
And we will try and grab.
That's John
We'll try and catch them all after, will we? I'd like to catch all the. There now from Brian Delaney, great pitch and a 2, and you know, like, because Tommy will come back, and he's come back at him hard there now in this back 9, obviously, like. I think. That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's absolutely beautiful. That ball just landed so soft, and it was just so nice. What does he say?
No, next
4?
one.
Jesus.
I'd say.
I don't think any dog is sick to be out in the fresh air walking around wiggling for it. They're delighted. Yeah. I'd wait.
He got it back to 1 there, Martin.
Yeah, but he just.
Timely 2 there for Delaney. Like.
Tommy went on a great run again, 7 or 8. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he did against Ray, like.
Thomas had a quick one to get back to 2. He missed it.
Tom's there.
Yeah.
So but again, you're coming through. He's not gone ahead. He's on.
He got ahead of Ray this morning.
Yes.
And kept the pressure down. Brian hit. That's as good a pitch up 15 as we've seen anyone.
This fella.
Yeah, look at him. He's just. This needs to go. This has to go, or it's Brian in the putt for the match. Oh. Yeah, he'll take that away. Brian has a putt to win the match. I think I did it here. I noticed this as far as Brian has gone into a match, actually, which is no harm, maybe, if you know. As long as you go out the right side of it, a little test is good.
Yeah.
We'll get over Chris Gibney there, maybe, if this match finishes. I think Chris had talked to us. See the fist bump?
Yeah.
You tell me this is something to these players.
Of course, yeah, another one there.
Fist bump. We will grab a word with Brian, will we?
Will we? Yeah. Yeah.
Or do you want to go along?
Yeah,
And
we'll go Brian and then Chris, yeah. We'll go Brian and Chris.
we'll just leave him alone a minute.
Right. The lads are chatting.
Brian is gone. We get Chris,
Back again.
I'm back to s-
What do you say to
I'm going to
that?
put my arm around you. in
What do you say
fairness.
to that, lad?
Okay, so you were just, in that first 13 holes, you were in the middle of something that was just unbelievable against John Walsh.
Robot.
You,
A robot. There's
what's
nobody
that? So
in
John
this
is
course.
John is 13 under for 13. What are you?
7. I was 7 under for the first round, and I was 6 down.
I'm. That's absolutely unbelievable.
It's
But
insane stuff.
and you kept fighting like.
But you can't give it to him, like.
Yeah, like.
He's going to take it anyway. That's
he
it.
would-
Like,
but
no,
he
you
would-
can't give it to him.
But you got it back to 3. You got it back to 3.
Yeah, I know.
And you had a chance of rolling a putt in front of him on 4, and we were saying if you got it that rolled in and he missed
I know.
2.
Yeah.
And then he just found his pitching again, didn't he?
That's it. Yeah, he's just.
Yeah, we're going to put
he's
him
an
in here,
absolute
John.
robot.
Pull in here, John.
He's a robot.
We're going to bring him in here.
Oh, don't. I have to stand beside him.
Ah,
again.
yeah. Come on over this. Come on
He's a
into the middle here,
gentleman
John.
of the game, he really is.
Well done.
Thanks.
Absolutely unbelievable, John. I have to say, I think it was a very poor 40 you had there in the first round with a 4. 40 with a 4 and you're 6 up. What's going through your head?
I don't know, I just lucky to be there when I beat Ian on the tie hole. I said I'd just try drive it on, and yes, I did drive it on.
I'm going to ask a question now. Yeah. You're 11 under, you played at 12th. You gave him a soft little putt now on 12, like he was above that hole on 12 and you gave it to him.
Nice.
Ah,
There, John, doing that, like
What is that?
yourself, are you kind of just saying, I want to get back up on the next tee, I want to pitch the next shot as soon as
Yeah,
possible?
just-
Is that what's in the
you're in the zone, like.
Given
Yeah,
that-
yeah, you're in the zone.
Brilliant,
yeah.
yeah.
Just-
Because you were, because you you were here on 13 again, like.
proceeds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And of course, as we all know, you get these patches in where the pitching just doesn't, and the pitching didn't go right on 1, 3.
Well, 1
And-
was a good pitch, it just dragged left, and then
Yeah, you were just.
2 was the bank, and then 3 I pulled it.
Yeah,
but fair play.
But then 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, you got back on the
Back on
horse
track.
and just
Yeah,
started
yeah.
rolling in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
few. But like
Yeah.
it was we stayed. Well, we joined it because we heard what was going on,
Yeah.
and then we stayed with it because obviously there was a bit of a fight back and there was a bit of a drama. You never gave up, like fair play. This man never
No,
gave up. He kept
never
throwing
give up, never
great
give up.
pitching at you, like.
Never
And I
give
suppose,
up.
Chris,
In fairness, I would have given, and no disrespect to anybody else, I would have given anybody else a gift.
we were saying that. I said that. I said anyone else is struggling here.
Yeah.
You
He
know.
was 11 for 11, he pitched the 12th.
Yeah.
He turned around and he said, I'm sorry. You've hit a wall. He didn't tell a lie.
See, and everyone thinks that we don't apologise for anything
No.
down here,
Oh,
John.
we do. We
No,
We do, yeah, but I'm not sure I'd have apologised for that, John.
He stuck to 12th and he walked up and
Aye,
said, I'm
and
sorry.
then he
you've
stuck
hit a big
13
ball."
as well,
Oh,
like.
leave me alone.
But like, it must have been great to look at that.
Unbelievable, the masterclass.
I mean, you
Just
love
unfortunately,
this
it's not the
game,
other
like.
end of it,
Yeah, the other, but
you know?
but-
Small bit of me wanted Ian Dillon to Singapore.
but can I just say, if I had told you yesterday morning this is the way it was going to be Sunday evening, would you have been happy enough to say, oh, well, I'll be in the quarterfinals, so yeah, I'd be delighted with that. Do you know what I mean? Yesterday morning, starting out, if I'd said to you, you're going to be in the quarterfinals, but you're going to run into John Walsh and he's going to,
Yeah, I'd have a crack off him.
yeah, but you'd have been happy with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd be happy to have a crack off him.
Absolutely.
I did have a crack off
You
him.
did, yeah. So brilliant.
Yeah, I did,
You
yeah.
said you did
Yeah,
it for
it
your
was a great
anyone.
game.
Yeah,
Lads, it
I
was a great
12 to
game.
1 to win the section, and I would have bet myself if he wasn't in it.
Lads,
I was
I
playing well.
absolutely think it was a great game, and well done to the both of you. And best of luck tomorrow morning, John.
Well done, guys. Good stuff.
Okay, we got to go back here, Rowan. I think this is Padraig Sarsfield and Tom Lynch coming at us, if I'm not right or wrong. And that's Tom's ball, so obviously he's won a hole again somewhere. Wow, that's the first time that we've had. But like, okay, that was Chris lost the match, but I think he's so in awe of what John did, and he was involved in the game. I'd reckon he must be back to 2 maybe. Down. Yeah, he was 3 down, but he was up in the tee box there. So 2, yeah, I think that, yeah, because he won good pitch in there, so yeah, he had a chance. So great stuff going on. Thomas 2 down here, lads.
Sort of match.
I don't know, do you remember, was Padraig Sarsfield the lone Leinster man in the semi-finals in Douglas in 2022? You were the captain at the time in Douglas, you should know.
Finalist.
Padraig made the semi-finals in Douglas, didn't he? Did John Cahill beat him?
It was John Cahill versus John and Barry Morrissey versus Willie Bucky Jr. for the semi-finals.
Oh, Padraig lost in the quarter-finals on the Sunday evening, so okay. Thanks for clearing that up. But he has form down here in Cork, in fairness, that's the point. Yeah, it was Willie. No, I remember. Yeah,
Barry and
but
Jan and
it was John Cahill beat him on the Saturday and the Sunday evening.
yeah,
I
I believe so.
think. Yes, yeah. But I suppose coming out to Cork, Padraig seems to play well in Cork all the time. So.
He scored John's game. John there.
John. But in fairness, the standard ahead was frightening.
Oh, what a pull. What a pull.
I think we got to follow this one home.
Yeah.
We'll go here maybe. 2. Yeah, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a very good things.
Sorry, one.
Yeah, watch him pitch up. I have to say, I'm very torn about this match. Tom obviously was my dad. He was a good friend. That was a good friend to me when I needed help and support over the years in pitching. But he was on the Irish World Cup team. I was on the trip, you know, and himself and Audrey have been good. God, if that's up, it's not up. It is up. Is it staying up? It is. Oh wow! What a time to produce.
Oh, I'm shouting Park.
He's hit a great pitch on 16, a super pitch up 17. I mean, okay, so this is interesting. Yeah, interesting. So Tom was 4 up in this match early, after 12 holes. Pádraig had cleaned it back, and then with the head by 3, and now it's been pulled back to 1.
Actually wasn't up, so 2 decent puts in this here.
Yeah, he's up enough though. Is that where Ray was this morning, kind of?
15 feet, like.
I bet you, I'd say Thomas is a bit closer than that. It's about 10 feet. Yeah. Yeah, it's about 10 feet. That's about where Ray was this morning. So we'll get clear air. Still up. Right. Thomas won 15 and 16.
4 down.
Pádraig actually 2. He was 4 up. He's actually 2 up. Pádraig is still 2 up.
Pádraig's still up?
Yeah, he was actually 4 up, and Thomas won 15, 16.
Okay, so he 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to rectify that, yeah.
Yeah, so Pádraig is 2 up, so Thomas has to win them all.
Strike.
Okay, the lads waiting. Great stuff. And the crowd,
Nice to see, isn't it?
and the crowd respectful as well, and let the ladies pitch down. It's great to see. It is a national championship for these ladies. We have to give them.
Yeah, absolutely.
They deserve as much respect as everyone. Now this is, wow. This could get away from you in a hurry.
Can't bait the pandy. Massive performance by Chris and looking to come up short. Well, like, realistically, he didn't actually come up short. I think it was just...
It was just frightening. I think Chris played great stuff.
This going to swing from right to left.
Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference. I think you just get the pace right and roll it down.
That's it.
Make Thomas make a putt. I don't think you try to go past the hole here at all.
That's perfect. That's in the hole. Nowhere else. Yes! Go on, Pádraig, go on. There you go.
There we go.
Leinster man there tomorrow.
John Manning's stats have come out on top again. Yes. History and stats come out on top, and we have a semi-finalist. So
Take that for a sec. I'll go chat with him, see if he'd have a chat with us. He would, wouldn't he?
I think he will.
Yeah.
So so my pick is a dark horse. Went all the way to the 34th hole on the quarterfinals on Sunday evening. I knew Thomas was in good form, and he's very unlucky. And look, well done to him, and well done to Pádraig. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant.
That's a big result for Leinster.
Yeah, just
Pádraig definitely would have went under the radar coming into these
I look. He's definitely like we spoke about Pádraig, and we spoke about him in the first round game he had, and said, you know, it could be a good game. You know, he was on a World Cup team, and he's played well. But yeah, this is super now. We'll get him.
He's having a chat with the wife.
Oh no. Yeah. He's with Audrey.
Yeah, we'll have a word with him in a moment, yeah.
Very So we're going to. We'll grab Padraig there now after a cup of water. Padraig, come now. While
Right.
the Tashby's on you.
Where do we start there?
Well done, man.
Super.
Padraig
Excellent.
Sarsfield, the lone Leinster player left in the National Championships.
Yeah,
We'd have got a few pounds on that Friday evening, would we?
you probably would have, yeah.
You played
Especially on me.
You played absolutely super, in fairness. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you had a couple of tough games yesterday,
Tough games, yeah.
and again this morning.
Yeah.
You're 4 down early here against Thomas.
Yeah, like Tom birdied the opening 3 holes, and before I knew it, I was 4 down through 5 or 6 holes, and I was like, what's going on?
You got it back. You were 4 down. You walked off the 12th down there, and you stuck 13, and you started from there.
Yeah.
And you were level by the time you got to the 18th,
To the 18th, yeah.
and you just moved on from there.
Yeah.
And yet he still came back at you here.
Yeah,
But that was an amazing putt across 17.
yeah.
If I'm right in thinking, you had a good run in Douglas in 2022 as well. You beaten in the quarterfinals.
I was beaten in the quarterfinals by Barry Morrissey.
Barry
who
Morrissey,
ended
the
up
eventual winner
yeah.
on the Sunday evening. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure whether it was a semi or a quarterfinal. So you like coming down to Cork playing in the National Match Play Championship, Padraig. Not
I
too
do.
many people do.
No. It's a very difficult course.
Absolutely.
Very difficult. Greens are fantastic.
Padraig, you have done so much in the game. You've been on World Cup teams, all the likes of. What's just try to explain to us what's it like coming down here at the weekend? One of the outsiders, you've just admitted that there yourself. Knowing your game's in a good place with the practice that you've had recently, like what's the thought process? Is it just game at a time, or are you kind of
One
looking
game
at
at
the
a
group?
time, yeah, and just self-belief is what somebody said to me. Have self-belief is a huge thing. Like my game is in a good place. I'm pitching a good ball.
Yeah.
I'm putting well, but a lot of it is self-belief.
Yeah, you putted.
and just one hole at a time.
You putted extremely well there coming in.
Yeah, I
You were
missed a
solid.
putt on 12. Yeah, from a short distance, and I would have actually went 4 up.
Right.
And then I was lucky that Tom missed the putt on 13.
Yeah, because that
I
would have
got
brought it
up-
back to
I got
2.
up and down for par,
Yeah.
which was fantastic, and make him get his birdie, and he missed it. So I was 3 up, and then I birdied 14 to go 4 up before to play. And then,
Unbelievable.
in fairness to him, he nailed 15.
Yeah, and a great pitch,
and
great
he-
putt,
he-
pitch
he-
and a putt on 16 again. Like,
Yeah.
There are 200 people in the group chat at the moment, and it's just blown up with all the Leinster lads wishing you well done and best of luck into the
Thanks very
semi-finals.
much.
And
yeah, there's no pressure on you now tomorrow.
No,
And there is no pressure on you.
No,
You're playing the winner of Chris Scannell and John Cahill,
Yeah.
which is tight at the moment as well. We're going back down to catch that up.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to just quieten down a small bit, but it's fine. They can't see us.
I'm looking forward to it,
And you should do.
and I've nothing to lose. So
So, question. Did you book accommodation for the 3 nights or the 2 nights? Or are you going to have to be scrambling to find some place to stay
I
tonight?
did book for the 3 nights.
There you go, the inner belief.
That tells me something that. Then again, you'd have probably been here in the morning watching semi-finals
Would
anyway,
have,
because
yeah.
you love
Yeah.
you
I
love
love
the
the
game,
game.
yeah,
I love the
and
game.
so does Audrey. You love the
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
but still,
Yeah.
I like when a person books it. Be prepared to be here the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Padraig, best of luck in the
Thanks,
morning, man,
Padraig.
and
Excellent
Thanks, Phil.
result.
we'll be following you with
Cheers.
interest.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Wow, Padraig is one of the gentlemen of the game.
Yeah.
He really is. As I say, when I need support for a few elections, Padraig and Audrey were me up that side of the country. So yeah, they're brilliant people. Sometimes some nice guys do they get their reward.
Well, no one can take away
But-
from himself.
but like
He
he's-
said he's been on an Ireland team.
But I think self-belief is the killer here, isn't it? He believes in himself. He believes he can make a putt. I think Padraig is one of the better putters we have in the at the top. He's on his day. He makes putts and lots.
Now, I'm looking at the very, I'm not sure, well,
What are you looking at?
Cahill looks very flushed over being understanding, but it looks like he did a
Or is he?
good there.
Or is he determined or something?
Determined, yeah.
We're going to.
Try to score.
George Keogh might have a score. George, do you know what the score is in this? Do you any idea what the score is? Okay. Oh wow, so tight game here now, all square.
This is a lightning quick putt. I don't think it's.
I think Chris is. I just think it's quick. It's very, very good. And look, you see him coming way over to the left. He's trying to find. What Chris is trying to find is he's trying to find a spot on the green to aim to.
Yeah.
He's trying to find an aim point to enable the putt to come back to the hole.
John has a great opportunity up the hill.
Yeah.
This is lying awkwardly as well. Isn't it?
Yeah, he's off the green. I think he's on the first cut. He's on the apron.
Do you know what? He's actually just off the first cut.
He's actually on the border, barely. Yeah, he's just looking.
So this has to jump as well. Does he hit?
It might. Yeah, he's playing it off his back foot. See the way he changed his stance to keep the blade down.
That's quick. That needs to hit the hole. That's not in.
It's not bad from there, though, Phil.
It's a good effort, yeah.
But
that's a good result.
You just mentioned that's going to jump, and then Chris automatically moved the ball back in his stance. So the putter would come through to eliminate that.
Yeah.
That's experience. That's experience. So that's Brian Delaney heading off home, knowing that he has to play. He's playing John Walsh in the morning, isn't it?
Titanic battle.
Yeah. Oh, he is too. They were out the opposite way around. Yeah. It's Brian Delaney versus Porrick Sarsfield.
Yeah.
They swapped the order going out. That's right. I knew there was because I had looked at it and I said, yeah, that could be the final. Yeah. John and Brian. And yeah, it could be too. Well done, Matty. Good stuff.
Have a chat now in a minute. Oh, we can't tell me.
We can if we want.
Yeah.
We can do what we like. No, we might. I'd love a chat with Molly. If she would, like, she's. No. We'll leave her all away. We'll do it in a minute. So. Don Callan's one up. I think he knew it was good. He stepped forward, yeah. John won that hole, did he? Yeah, he's one up. Yeah. I don't think John expected. He probably did. Like, John has been in a few tough battles already this weekend.
Yeah.
You know? And the thing about tough battles are fine if you come out the right side of them.
Yes.
Like, if you said to me, Mark, you're going to win the national match play, but you're only going to win on the 36th hole every time, do you think I'd care?
No, absolutely not.
None of these lads care either.
Mark, what's Chris thinking here now? He's one down. Fourth to the 13th.
I don't think he's going to panic at all. He knows John is tight. I think he's just going to hit a solid ball.
Has he left that short? He has. Yeah.
But he got down in the flat.
Yes.
Which means it didn't skip away. So.
You've seen Ray Murphy down there this morning. It was a slightly awkward lie.
Well, Ray was way back. Yeah. So John just waiting for Chris there now. This is a tough game. It's not on. It's just on the flat. Yeah, it didn't quite get onto it.
John has a great chance to go 2 up here.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 up with then 5 to play. Yeah. I won't say you're in control, but you're a lot happier because he was down. It was a tight game. It's been a tight game.
Yeah, he was down 3.
He was down 3 at one stage and he's fought back. John seems to give everyone a start.
Yeah.
The problem is if you give the wrong fella
if he does that tomorrow,
well,
if he gets through and he does that tomorrow, it's
he's the winner of this is playing John Walsh in the morning.
That's it.
You give John Walsh 3 up, I think you're in serious trouble.
You're done. There's no coming back. There is absolutely no coming back.
Yeah, so it's absolutely you go.
Do you know what? Here, do me a favour. You walk the course over after.
We can do walk the course, yeah, no problem.
Yep.
problem.
All right.
'Cause it's tricky. So Chris now, I think he's the putter out.
That is the putt again.
That's a great putt. Oh, pace. He needed another 6 inches of pace on that. You just can't give the hole a chance here. You have to pick your line and you've got to hit it firm to the hole. As soon as you give the hole a chance, it just breaks everywhere. We've seen that all weekend, haven't we? It's
we
just,
have, yeah.
and we're going to see it again tomorrow.
100%. Yeah.
This one, though, I'd be very surprised if this isn't banged into
Just
the hole.
back of the cup.
Yeah.
Take the break out of it.
You don't have to bang it in, but just roll it nice and firm. This is a tough battle, this.
Well done, John.
Yeah, that was no more than 2 feet. It really was a super chip, super pitch. Right, so we
Over
need to
14.
head over to 14.
What time it is to be for example?
I have no idea. Ask them 2 men there.
It's just routine more than anything else here, Mark.
Yeah, look,
Just said he's taking a look at the flag. He knows where the flag is. It's just-
absolutely. But if that's his routine,
that's it.
that's what you do,
Yeah.
and you stick to it. You don't change it.
Nothing changes yet.
You have to go over the middle of that bush. There we go. That's slightly short, is it? No, he's
away with it.
okay. He's okay. He was short, but he was short on the right side. You can be short on the right side of this and you're grand. But it does open the door a small bit for Chris if you can hit a good pitch in
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
We can. So yeah, it's what an eve. Like the weather has finally turned in our favour. I hope it stays in our favour tomorrow. Mightn't bother us tomorrow.
We didn't bring the sun cream, so
I'm okay. I have a good day.
I'm scalded. That's a great ball by Chris.
No,
It
it
looked
just
good on the way in, though, didn't it? Yeah.
it dug into the bank and didn't come out.
So
Oh, just like you. Don't go down too far. You might lose the. We can go over a small bit. Time we kicking off in the morning. Starting at 10. Okay.
Now the preview shows on a half line.
We don't know anything about that. I presume we're doing it.
There's a preview show at half line
I presume we're doing it.
with full time productions.
Oh yeah, that's okay. We don't have any outsiders. Yeah, we'll be here.
Low winds will be sent home.
Absolutely.
Maybe one or two ladies as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can do that too, of course. Very important. Yeah, I was actually. That green desk. Well, it's fine. Just standing. You know what they do in the J. I think that would look well. Maybe a backdrop behind or something. Yep. You know what I mean? This. Yeah. I think this has to go. Oh, it was horrible. See the way he had to dig it out. It was absolutely horrible. He was in a bad spot there.
Actually, just like obviously in hindsight it's great, but like surely get the putter out and just.
It depends where he was back here. Like if you're in a position where you're coming down, there's a steep bank behind you. If you're close enough, you're coming down behind it. Yeah, it just won't work for you. That's tough now. Has he lost his turn? He has not. He hasn't. He hasn't. No. It's John's putt.
If this goes, then
Well, whether it goes or not, Chris must make a good one to stay 2 down.
yeah. Will
I think-
John be blowing this at the hole?
Oh, I think this might drop in dead weight. I don't think he'll chase this. Anyone that has gone after this putt has been in trouble this weekend. They've gone
That's
long.
right. Gone boy, we seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. Fellas a
It's
three.
looking-
Fellas a 3-putt I'd never hear of it. No, he was. Yeah, and once you concentrate on pace, you're going to lose the line. But if you were John there, why would you race anything? Okay, we might have to move now. But
The only way you're going to get that probably would be aggressive too.
guys, Siobhan,
John, sorry, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
thanks, guys. This is an important. This is a hugely important putt. Yeah, it'll want to go back. Yeah, it'll want to go back.
Is it if he gives the chance to break it, he break?
No. You'll have to hit it. It is uphill. Never got it on
So-
line. 3 up
3 up.
for John Cahill. I think the difficulty of the putt, stuck in the fringe and not knowing how it was going to react.
Yes.
And that's the danger.
Yes.
I think the issue was his tee shot was just that much to the right, you know.
Yeah.
If he hits a straight ball there, you know, he's perfect with distance, like, because he was actually pin high.
Remember how I played this table at last year?
Fill up. Handy, like, because then, you know, I could do with it now with my bad knee, like.
Down to the great ball, and that's the right thing to do, Mark, isn't it? Just take
Ooh.
the ball out of play. It's obviously
Yeah,
unfortunate delay, but
that's and you can see that's not nice now.
but Chris knows now. Chris has to put this close. Chris has to put
I
it close.
think he has to take a chance just over the bunker now and let the
Yes.
ball roll down. I don't think
Again,
he has
if
an
does
option.
that, he puts himself at risk
Yeah.
of getting a kick and short.
Yeah, he won't know how long John Cahill is, you
Yes.
see, unless someone is spotting from and telling him. But I think all these guys come in, they want to put the ball in the same spot all the time.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't do anything different. I don't think he has either. That's nice.
That's all over. Oh,
That's unlucky. He landed that ball exactly where I thought he would,
Yeah.
except his ball went back,
spins back.
slightly into the breeze. But he's a good chance from there. John Cahill is going to have to keep that ball around the hole. Like that will run. We've seen that already. That will run away from him.
So John,
Like we saw Tommy Hanley earlier against Brian Delaney. He was putting from just on the green back here, and he ran a 4-putt past,
Yeah.
and he had a clear run at it.
no, like
John will put it.
there, Mark.
Will John put it?
John's
I'd put
probably
it.
going to put it right,
I'd
but
put it.
do you reckon, like, his natural killer instinct as a top senior, he's probably saying, right, I'm taking him out of the equation
Look,
here.
John is like being a bookie. He played the percentages.
Right.
He's 3 up. There's 4 holes left. He'll look at Chris's putt. He'll know Chris has an outside chance. It's not.
That's not given, no,
That's not
absolutely
given.
not, yeah. There's weak
I
swing in that.
think John has the wedge out. He can't put it. He's not happy with the way it's. He's going to try and probably blade this a small bit, you know. Texas wedge maybe type thing. And he's just going to try and get this inside a couple of feet.
John is 3 up with 3 to play.
This is not something you go chasing. You can't go chasing this. You chase this. Like if you go 3 foot past that, you're in danger of going off the green. You know. Like that's the thing. The pins are fantastically fair here this weekend.
Yes,
But if you're on the wrong side
you're going to find
and
it.
you go the wrong side, yeah, you're going to get found out. I've played in Rocklodge a long time. If there's a flat green in Rocklodge, I've yet to find it.
It's an excellent effort. That's unbelievable from John.
That is, and he could not do that with the putter
No.
because he couldn't. He'd be coming down with steep. That's like,
So Chris has to put this is for the match.
yeah. I don't think John had any intention. Just get the pace right. If it dropped in, it dropped in. I don't think he ever wanted to be worried
Actually,
about it.
apologies, this is not for the match. This is to
Oh, John is 3 up.
3 up, yeah.
This.
Yeah.
But
3
Chris,
to play, so
yeah, he needs this to stay within touching distance.
Yeah.
No. So he's coming up over the little ridge of the bunker.
yeah, so it's going to break to the right.
You know, it's going to come left to right.
Yeah, so
but
break right and then
But
straightens out.
it'll want to come that way fast.
Yeah. So what are we saying? Maybe a ball out to the left.
Yeah, I think he's.
So all the breaks going to happen
Yeah.
in the first.
It's all going to happen
Third
early.
and a
No,
hole.
it keeps breaking at the hole. So
Right.
it's
Pace
a
up.
tricky one. I wouldn't have had that putt a whole point because I wouldn't normally be that close to the bunker again. I wouldn't be tempting fate.
He just
Yeah.
missed it. So we're
It
done.
turned early.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah,
It turned
sure,
on
we
the
knew-
slope.
We knew it.
I think he probably needed about 2 balls based on that. It's not a putt that too many people would have. So
24 metres.
24 metres.
Bunker in front. We've seen Ray Murphy.
Yeah, so
The
like,
great
yeah.
struggled at this hole today
So-
twice.
the place you got to be left to the hole here. You got to be left. As it will feed down to this side.
John
Yeah,
sticks this, it's all over.
yeah, you pitch it in about 23 and a half metres and it'll be fine. That's lovely. Oh, I was short. He's okay there. Though.
Yeah.
He's okay there. He's all right there. Yeah.
If he's not taking
That,
it away from there,
that,
like.
that looked better when he hit it. And it
Yeah,
died down quick enough. Chris knows exactly what he has to do now. I think Chris is having a look to see where John's ball is. At this level, that does make a difference. Chris might try and go for a bit of a high cut here, maybe just to stop it quick.
Yeah.
Well, he does get a lot of spin, like so. He can get it. Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to play, isn't it? A little high cut.
That's a great ball. That's an excellent ball. Needs to stay up.
That's very unlucky, isn't it?
Yeah.
The spin came on. I think he landed that exactly where he wanted to. And just the spin just took it down. Beautiful pitch. That was a beautiful pitch. It was the high cut, like we said.
But again,
and
you
then
said it before the shot was
Yeah,
taken.
yeah.
Anything
you
right at the
have to
hole
be
from trouble.
slightly, just if he was 6 inches more left, I think that ball stays. Like they're the margins. At this level, they're the margins. Like if you're playing stroke play, you're happy out there. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. The thing is, Chris can have a run at the putt up the hill.
Well, he has to.
Yeah, yeah.
He has to.
So number one, he has to, but number two, he can't. He might as well be a 3 foot pass now.
Ozzy. John Walsh was 13 under for 13 holes in his match here today. Shot a 40 with a 4.
Finished the bed 14 after. This will come. This is slightly left to right. Up the slope, yeah. But again,
Like if he takes the break out of it, like,
no,
it has to do. It has to move.
has to move.
Now I'm just saying this ball is sitting on top of something underneath because it kind of sat into it like something's holding that ball in place there. It's not just sitting on its own.
As every putt, he gives it full concentration,
Yeah.
sticks to his routine. You won't hurry him. And of course, you're fighting for your life here now in this game, like.
That's
Oh,
unbelievable.
what a putt!
That's
what
a
an
superb putt.
That's incredible.
So John has a go with this.
Yeah, he hit it. He hit the ball. John Noon is just with us here, and the first thing he said, he hit that ball, which he hasn't been doing. Yeah. So no, you've asked the question now.
So this is
Like,
for the match.
Yeah, this is for the match, like. But Chris's was by far the easier putt, like. This is fast, like. But I suppose the good thing is, he doesn't have to worry about the one coming back.
Back, yeah.
So he just let it go out the hole. No, it didn't hit it.
No.
He was worried about the
So,
one coming back.
Yeah.
He was worried. Like
Back
that.
to
That
two.
that surprises me there now, Philip.
Never really got there, did it?
No, it didn't get there. That was the problem. It didn't get there, and there was no reason.
Today.
Yeah, so I was just waiting on the crowd, and they'll settle. So John Cahill, a lot of games have come 17, 18, and they would have been lucky. John Cahill, 2 up, 2 to play. Yeah, I'm surprised at that. Like, that putt had nothing else to do, only get a hole, just hit it. You didn't have to worry about that one coming back, like, so I'm surprised. Chris just waiting for the crowd to stop moving and settle. Oh no, there's a game
Actually,
online.
that's very respectful. Fair play to both of them.
Chris is a great exponent and etiquette. He knows, he knows the championship means as much to those ladies as it does to him. And, maybe it suits him.
Yeah.
Take a small breath after making that putt.
Yeah, just to calm everything down. Yeah.
Absolutely. Tracy fluffed that one a small bit. There's Tracy and Sarah O'Neill. Great putt by Tracy. Fluffed, chipped and rammed one into the hole. That's very well done. Tracy just acknowledging Chris waiting for her, saying thank you, which is great as well. No.
It's crucial.
Breeze back in the face. Chris needs to be careful of his spin now, doesn't he? Just right at the pin, fly it at it.
That's a great strike. Just needs to sit over. Yeah, that's an excellent shot.
No.
Spin just caught him a little.
Yeah, took it left, but he was, in fairness, I said put it right at the pin and just right at the pin and straight and go at it, and he did. He had to take it on.
John puts this right down. It's over.
Oh, look. I think if you're January even 5, 6 feet left, right at that hole, and just.
That's perfect. That's absolutely stuck.
I think that's. We needed to put the
Me,
ball
you said
exactly.
it,
Yeah,
Mark,
yeah,
you
yeah.
called it.
An exponent to the game. Like you said, would he go after this? John, he's a bookie, so he knows the odds.
Yes.
So he knows the odds are in his favour here.
Yeah.
Like if you put the ball there in every time you play 17, if you put the ball there, you're going to make 70 or 80% of those putts.
Yeah.
He probably does all the time. No different. So yeah. Chris is unlucky, his ball. He just got the wrong side of the hole slightly and he spun away.
Yeah.
So whatever happens here, John is going to have a very good look at birdie to close the match out. We're just watching here, lots of pitch and putt players and dads and kids with them and everything.
Yeah.
We won't mention names in case they're not supposed to be here. Yeah, a few years ago, I got a man in trouble, and we were above in the middle of the country. And his wife thought he was working. He was stupid enough to come on camera for an interview, though.
Well, that doesn't happen.
No. Yeah, but so I just kind of always ask after that, like.
Yeah. Are you supposed to be here?
Ah, well,
So I would
am I supposed to, once it was announced that this weekend was in Rocklodge, I think Siobhan, my wife, knew I was never going to be anywhere else.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, like,
John mightn't have to put it on here, depending on what Chris
well,
does.
if this doesn't go, I think Chris shakes hands. Well, then again, do you make a man pull out from the match? Maybe you do. I don't think you do from there. Same routine, no change.
And look, you see
He-
John's putting stroke there just as he's practicing.
Nah, John is
He'll be
getting his.
putting it on.
All Chris has to do here, this putt will want to come left or right again. It's very like the putt on 16. Hit the ball.
Yeah, maybe
Vicky's line.
3/4 of a bar.
No, not even that much.
No?
Half
Okay.
a ball. Half a ball and hit it firm.
He's walked it in. He's walked it in. So there's a putt here for the match.
The putt in 15 that he didn't hit across the slope. That, you know, if he got that as well, like this is great. You want force your opponent to hold out.
Yeah.
That's a great response from Chris, you have to say. He had a great pitch. He was unlucky to pitch at 15 and spun back. He was unlucky there and he still made the putt. So what's that? 3 feet? 3.5 feet?
I'd say that's close to 4 again.
You must have bad tape measures up there. No wonder your holes are all out.
So inside the right lip.
Oh, yeah, inside the right lip, just inside the right. So this is his second chance to close out this match now. Yeah, someone has decided to. I think that car might need a visit. Like that needs to go to some kind of a.
NCD.
Needs to go to some garage. Sounds worse than mine. We'll just reset. Yeah, it was a fantastic putt. It was a titanic battle, an absolute titanic battle. You can't say anything else. Like, you know, I'm not sure, we didn't see all the game, but if it was that quality that we've been watching with the past 20 minutes, I think we missed a good game. You know, so that's John Cahill's third semi-final in 4 years now.
Unbelievable.
Is that
We'll get him now in a minute when he's finished chatting to the guys.
third or fourth semi-final? Because he's lost a couple of finals, and we'll get John. We'll get John there now after this. John will talk to us. Let me know if you're a John. John, we'll just grab a word. When you're ready, you take your time. Yeah, you take your time. Take your time. So John is going to come down and have a chat with us.
So our games in the morning: John Walsh, John Cahill.
Well,
Brian Delaney
the first game out is Brian Delaney versus Paul Sarsfield.
Yeah.
And then you have John Walsh versus John Cahill. So 3 Cork players and 1 Loud player. So John Manning was right, he got a Leinster player into the match.
Yeah.
I just missed out now. I nearly had 4 Cork men. I nearly called it. John, I'm in here. In here, John, yeah. John, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Titanic battle there.
Yeah, it seems these championships every year. I seem to get either Stephen O'Reilly or Chris Gannon. It's unbelievable. And the two of them are probably the greatest match players of all. Like Chris Gannon, in my eyes, is probably the top 5 players of all time.
He's an unbelievable match player, John.
He looks like he's struggling at times, but he is the greatest grafter.
Yeah.
And he's one spark away from explosion.
Absolutely. I mean, like, let's be honest. You were all square coming up to 12th.
Correct.
You hit a great ball into 12 now, and Chris was in a small bit of difficulty there. So you go ahead there. You hit a super ball down 13 now, come on, be honest. And you're 2 up. Chris didn't have a good hole on 14.
Correct.
But you were in the right spot, do you know what I mean? And that you did what you had to do. He hits a great ball up 15. You were in a horrible spot on 15, John.
Yes.
You'd love to be able to get the putter out on that, wouldn't you?
I couldn't,
but you couldn't.
No.
And I said to Philip, I think he'll kind of play this little Texas wedge type thing. And I said, he's not even looking at the hole. Pace is everything in here, and just get it down there.
As I said, I've been playing Chris Gannon with 25 years, and the man can do things with his wedge and putter one at times.
So like you're 3 up, there's 3 to play, and then Chris goes bang bang.
Unbelievable.
And forces you to close out this hole.
As I said, I was putting on the 17, I had a sharp putt, and there was a car drove past.
We
it,
saw it,
and
yeah.
The car didn't sound well. But
No, the car didn't sound a bit well, John.
My heart didn't sound too well either. So
Well, I tell you now,
the two of
John,
us bad as each other.
I'm not sure who drove down there in that white car. I think it was an Octavia. You need to get to a mechanic, lads, because you're in trouble. If you're going back up to the country, you're in trouble.
No, but all jokes aside, these
Yeah.
matches, like, they're
Yeah.
great. They're great matches, like.
Yeah.
And even the one thing I will say, look, even today, we played 2 matches today. It is now 4:15. Playing another match now to me is not the best way forward.
I think we have a good system
Like,
now. I think everyone is happy.
People were worried today about maybe the crowd. Look at the crowds around today.
Yeah.
I'm on the stream as well, John. Over 200 people were watching
Look,
your game.
I've been playing national matches, but I look up to get to 2 national finals, and today the crowd today was as good as I ever see it. So
So,
I think it was a big success.
Am I right in thinking this is your 3rd semi-final in 5 years?
I think
Tomorrow
so,
morning.
yes,
Yeah,
I
you
think
were
so.
you lost 22-23 in the 2 finals. Had your semi-final after that again?
I think so. In the year John Walsh won in Lakeside, whatever year that was.
No, that was well before that.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but in the, like since you lost the final in Douglas and then in St Bridges the following year, you've been in this?
No, this,
This is the next one, yeah.
yeah,
So,
correct.
so 3 semi-finals in 5 years as such. You know what I mean, John? You're a match player. You're always there or thereabouts.
Yeah, look, today wasn't pretty. We both made mistakes, but again, and I said the same yesterday on the camera again, the course was the winner today.
Yeah.
It was a lovely test. It was tricky,
Yeah.
but fair.
Yeah.
Which
But
is
like
the difference.
myself and Philip were talking, and I just said, and we're talking about like some games were brilliant and whatever. But I said, if you said to me, Philip, or gave any of these fellas a chance to be the national match play champion, but they'd win on the 36th hole every time, do you think they'd care that they had to play 36 holes and win? As long as they win, they don't care as long as you win. The whole thing was to get to tomorrow.
This morning, sorry, Mark, I want to jump in.
Yes.
John, there was a trend this morning, and well, I suppose today, with yourself, correct me if I'm wrong, you went behind early in both games.
It's funny, these first 6 holes seem to be my absolute disaster. I'd say every match so far, I've been behind after 6 holes. I don't know why about the first 6 holes, I just can't seem to play them. Don't know why.
Okay.
And I was 2 down early on, second round. I said, if I can get down to the back 9 around square, the back 9 seems to be very fair.
And you
to me.
did, and
yeah.
you did.
Look, tomorrow
So,
morning could be a different ball game.
John Walsh in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, look, to
Yeah.
me, look,
I would probably say to you, don't be 3 down against John after 6 holes.
yeah, look, we're trying
It
after
might
6
be a
against John,
different.
John. But
That
look,
might be. But then look, he had.
John Walsh.
I don't know were you watching. You didn't hear it, but he was 13 under for his
Yeah.
13 holes today.
John
But he
Walsh-
was still
John
pulled
Walsh
back.
over the last 16 months has been the best player in the country.
He's played well.
He's playing consistent,
Yeah.
he's playing solid. Look, I said to the lads, the bookmakers had Damien Fleming favoured. Yes, the man's a class act, his home course, but in my eyes, I said to the boys, whoever beats John Walsh, to me, in my eyes, will be the winner.
Well, you have a chance to put that theory to the test in the morning,
Well,
John.
All I will say, no matter what happens in the morning, there will be a John in the final.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
Congratulations, John,
Thank you
and
very
thank
much.
you very much.
Well done.
Thank you.
Best of luck tomorrow. Thank you.
It's a
Cheers.
great within that.
Now, finished, huh?
Okay, where are we now?
We have the women. We have Molly up there. I think we'll have a word with Molly and Ozzy. Before
Um,
we head down, will we?
Yeah, how are we fixed for battery and all that?
We are on. We've just hit 20%. So,
Yeah,
we've, got
so-
we've got about 40 minutes on that. Easily.
Yeah, but do we? Yeah, we might do. What do you want to do first, though?
Grab them while they're here.
Will we grab them while they're here? Yeah, we'll walk up to them. We'll walk up towards them here. So we're just going up here. We're going to have a chat with Molly O'Toole,
Very
Our-
impressive.
our newest sensation.
Yes, absolutely.
No one come through the second. So we just get Molly there and we'll just have a chat.
Want to jump on the tee box there, Molly? Yourself and
What,
Mark.
what are you trying to say? That she needs to.
Not at all. Not at all.
So hi guys, so we're here with Molly O'Toole from McDonough. Molly just completed her games down in ranges very impressively, I might add. What was the stat there? Will it go 8 under for 12 holes and 9 up or something? Okay, so I know ranges obviously very well, guys. So 8 under for the first 9 holes in ranges or whatever it was. That's extremely good pitching and playing, Molly. What a year you're having.
Yeah.
You have just come into the adult ranks and you have exploded. Now I know I've put some medals around your neck before when you were playing in juveniles, but even I didn't expect. Did you expect it to go this
No.
well, this fast?
Definitely not.
What do you put it down to?
I feel like they push me to be better because I know every match I have to play my best and I can't just be half. I have to do everything full.
There's no
Right.
coasting.
No.
You've come through. You won the Leinster Intermediate
Yeah.
match play. You went senior shortly after that. So this is your last intermediate competition now.
Yeah.
So but you're shooting the types of scores that will grace senior games. So
Just to remind everybody, and you know we've got me McDonough hat on, probably slightly biased, but she bet the #1 ranked player in the country last week in Royston. She bet Chrissy Byrne in the Scratch Cup up there.
okay, so
She's already mixing it with those ladies as well.
so you're going to be playing the national. Where's the national ladies stroke play this year?
That is, oh, you have me there. Is it somewhere up?
not sure where the national, but that'll be your first big one.
Yeah.
And the Leinster stroke play.
Yeah.
You'll be mixing in with them. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah. Who are you playing in the morning?
Elaine
Quinn from Lakeside.
Yeah.
So Elaine is a former intermediate stroke play champion in the game. So that's a tough battle. And
Yeah.
you're playing that in Rangers again.
Yeah.
And the final will be back up here.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Just keep the pedal to the metal. Listen to the good people around you, and well done. And you're playing absolutely brilliant. And
Thank you.
you're a credit to yourself and to your club and county. So
Thank
well
you.
done.
Thank you.
Okay. So will we move down and try and catch
Yeah, we'll
the
go down
ends
and
of
catch the
these
end,
ladies'
yeah.
games?
Yeah, 100%. We've
She-
got half an hour, 40 minutes. If you want us to walk with you, hang around, won't you?
Yeah. I should follow them. We can, like the change in Molly over the past 2 or 3 years.
You can see
She
it.
was so shy and so quiet.
Yeah.
She wouldn't, after winning the competition in juvenile, she'd hardly talk.
Yeah.
But now, wow, brilliant.
Coming out,
Absolutely
to me
brilliant.
last week, she's coming out for a shell.
And I think she's come out for a shell,
Yeah.
and her game has exploded with it.
Yes, and I'm sure there's a couple of ladies that would have been would have been around the juvenile scene that are probably watching the stream. Someone from the likes of Leinster that might have seen Molly as well. And
Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
see she's grown into a lovely young girl. There's no
Yeah.
cockiness about her either. She's very respectful to her opponents.
Yeah, and I suppose, look, she's in McDonough now, but she started in Royston.
Yeah, look,
And to be fair, there was she got a great start, a great juvenile set up there, and in Kildare in general.
Ger Tuig needs
Yeah,
to. I
look,
gave him
let's
credit
talk
for
about Ger
couple of
Tuig.
weeks. What a man.
It should be no surprise that Ger Tuig is from Skibbereen, like, he's a Cork man, like. And he's above here and he's teaching these young people up in Kildare to come down and beat us in Cork. But all good things come from Cork. I keep telling you that.
Well,
Like.
I was actually speaking to
But
Ger
look,
last week. during the week,
Ger is so, Ger
loves
is
the
brilliant.
game.
He,
He has taken a bit of a sabbatical, but
He
he is
needs-
coming back. He is
look,
coming
he
back.
needed a break. He had 8, 9 years, 10 years nearly.
Yeah.
He needed a break.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, and sometimes I think, you can play one club when you're juvenile, then sometimes you need to move on, and you need different things, like, and I just think Molly has exploded this year. It's brilliant. But it's not just exploded. I always knew she'd be good, but it's the score she's doing.
Unbelievable.
Like, let's be honest.
Like she actually, so with the
she-
Royston Scratch Cup, she had to shoot 3 under on the back 18 to beat her.
I might stay here. Well, maybe just keep that. Amy and they'll be coming up 12 then, and Sarah and Tracy are going down 13. So yeah, it's absolutely. I'm not sure what happened with Breda White, but her match is there. Her match is finished, obviously. And that's Margaret Hennessy next door. I think she won as well below. And I think Margaret Hennessy.
Yeah, she was playing well there
Yeah,
tomorrow. I was down
and,
there.
and I think Margaret Hennessy will be playing Ailish Sexton. I think I might be wrong or right in that. We'll try and get a score here from someone. I'm not sure anyone will know a score. No score. And okay. She was up a couple. Okay. Yeah. Maybe Darren knows. Darren might know.
Darren?
I'll ask him.
Did Eleanor win the two?
Oh, no,
Anthony Galvin said it was he and
she
he
won
won.
the 10. She chipped in there.
I just heard Eleanor was 1 down. Is that true?
I'm shot square now. Anthony Galvin was looking.
So it's all square or
No,
one up.
no,
there's very little in the match anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought
Amy doing?
that one and that one.
Amy 6.
And Chrissy won.
Yeah.
12 and 13.
Okay.
You want to ask him.
Yeah. We're not sure. There's only one in it regardless. It's all square. Okay. All square. And Amy Galvin is 6 up. I'm not sure about Sarah O'Neill and Tracy Redmond. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole pile in it.
Mary, Mr. Anthony Kelly was asking for you on the stream there. He's just said, "There's Mary. Tell her I said hello." He was asking for you, Anthony Kelly from Up and Loud.
That
He
fella.
knows everyone and
Oh,
everyone.
that fella.
Yeah.
He knows all the ladies, that man. You notice that?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Good man, Anthony.
Liz hit a nice ball. Might need to take it.
No, didn't get there. She had it was the perfect line.
Breda's result. The hug there.
I'm not sure. We're going to get hold of her here now. Well, no, she'll tell us. Breda. Just going to grab her. All square. Just going to grab Breda White here.
How'd you get on, Breda?
Breda Lanner, you know.
White.
Breda White. Yeah, that's why I said we're going to grab Breda White. How'd you get on? You
Yeah, no, I beat Sarah. Played well after about 6 or 7 holes. It took me about 6 or 7 holes to start pitching.
to get into it. Of course,
Well, I think the first 6 holes here is
oh,
you go around level par here.
you need to grind them out.
And you grind them out, and away you go then.
Yeah,
you can pitch then after that.
We just spoke to John Cahill above there, and he said he's been down in every match after
Yeah.
the 6. So he doesn't like the first 6. He can't get they're very tough, those 6
well,
holes.
I keep saying I'm coming out of here with level par or 1 over.
Absolutely.
And then I kind of just open up.
Okay.
I let it off.
We were talking
Greens
earlier.
are tricky for putting though.
Yeah.
They're very good. The greens are very, very good. They're fast.
You can't give them a chance. You have to be on the right line.
You have to be on the right line
Yeah.
of the hole with the putt, and just please go in like. But
So we were actually talking earlier in the clubhouse, and he said you haven't played much competitive putts in the past month.
no.
So like you needed that 6 holes, probably needed a round to get into it, then and just get
I would
going.
have loved to have had a match this morning.
Absolutely.
And get through.
Yes.
And then you're
And
in
then
it.
go. But
You're
you've had
in
one
it.
now, and you've got through it.
Yeah, I've had.
But it was
one.
a tough go. Sarah's a tough opponent, like.
Sarah's very good. Her chipping was exceptional out there. I mean, they were dead threes, and if she didn't dead them, her putting was very good. So I had to just grind it out with her, you know.
And look,
She's not an easy opponent to take.
So it's a quarter final, but in effect it's your first round.
It's my
so
first round.
So
Which
it's
is a pity, really, because
yeah.
you know,
Look, it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
We'd love to
we
have
think-
16 ladies. We really would.
I actually said this morning. You know, obviously the numbers aren't there, but that doesn't take away from the quality of the field.
Oh no.
No, the
quality's
quality,
exceptional.
yeah, the quality of the field. It's like when we played the Munsters in Fermoy. I think the same people probably would have come through except one because of the draw.
Yeah.
Do you know, the draw was totally against one.
But like
or
there's
two ladies that had to play against each other.
so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I count 6 national champions in the
Yeah,
field.
Yeah, there's 6 of
You
us
know,
here.
between stroke play and match play, and there's 5
We
national
still
match play
don't
champions.
We still miss the ladies from Dublin, and we still miss the rest of them. You know, because I
Absolutely.
mean they're great competitors.
Oh, they are.
And
They fight for everything. Like.
yeah.
So look, it is what it is. You still have to go out. You still have to win. You have to play 3 hard matches if you want to win. If you want to lift this cup again.
Yeah, I have a hard match in the morning, whichever lady gets through.
Which one are you playing?
Amy or Liz?
Well,
I think
Amy is
up.
6 up. So you know what
So-
you have to do with Amy. You played Amy 2 years ago in Larkspur.
No, I played Amy and Clara.
Oh, and Clara.
I was 5 up with 10 to play, and she pinned 4 on the try.
Yeah, she's
and
unbelievable.
I just said, sure, just go away.
Just to
Like.
clarify, that game is all square. Aggie Galvin has just.
Yeah, it's all square. Eleanor Walsh and Chrissy Byrne.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
all
watching
square.
that now.
So yeah, I know you want to be yourself and Eleanor great buddies.
Yeah,
You want to
no,
go and
no,
watch
we
it.
spar an awful lot
Absolutely.
together, and
Look, Breda, well done.
Thanks.
And
Thanks.
best of luck in the morning.
tomorrow.
And we'll
Yeah.
see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
and it's great to see. I think you're just smiling. You're happy to be here.
Again.
Because you know, with injuries and everything, you didn't think you would be here. Maybe.
Yeah, I
like.
had a lot of injuries. I had back injuries and shoulder injuries, but you know
So-
what? Today I have no injuries.
Oh,
And
Okay.
end of story.
Keep
We
going. And keep going. Thank you
Thanks
very
very
much.
much.
Good stuff. Well done. Excellent.
Brilliant. Some of these interviews are class. Like, geez, we're haunted. People can talk. Like.
Season the game here.
I knew Chrissy was. I knew Chrissy was going to be in a game here because Eleanor knows Rocklodge and Eleanor's playing well.
Chrissy has 4 for par.
Okay.
This is showing.
This is a tough spot now. We see these coming across here. Like you got to get the pace spot on. She didn't hit it. I think everyone. You're either past that by 3 or 4 foot, or you're short. There's no in between. You know, it's very hard to get right.
Won't stop at the hole.
No, it won't stop at the hole. I think you're cognizant of that. This will want to escape to the right now. This is a shorter version of the one Chris Scannell just missed.
Yeah.
You got to hit this and keep the head up on it. putt. That's a great putt. Great putt. What's that? Anthony Kelly, Mark Phillip, thanks for a great day. Enjoyed now and appreciate that. Anthony, so look, we understand people can't travel down. We're just trying to make it as enjoyable for them.
Yeah.
Because we're loving watching it. All we're doing is talking about what we're seeing. We're not doing anything special.
And sure, look, Full Time Productions here tomorrow.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it'll be a
looking
cracker.
I'm looking forward to sitting in a bit of comfort now.
Yeah, sitting down. Thank you.
Although you do lose a bit then, but look, it'd be great to have top quality tomorrow. Great putt, great putt.
Break out of it.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Look, we're talking about it, and like it's the ladies' first game. They wouldn't have had the experience with a couple of rounds yesterday. The gents had, and still saw the gents making mistakes today. So it's tough, and it's going to be that way. It goes a very pensive looking, but I would imagine a very happy national coordinator. Things are going very well. That's a good spot actually for this. It's not too bad there. It's not too bad there at the back. You're probably actually coming up to, it's probably flat coming up to there and slightly uphill.
Yeah.
Probably good. That's fabulous. Stop. Oh, it's unlucky. It just kicked on, didn't it?
Yeah, it's quite.
Just kicked on. I think of the two, I think I'd prefer Chrissy's. Even though Eleanor can get the putter on hers. Yeah, but she's coming down on a cross. Whereas Chrissy's isn't too bad. She's coming up. Like Chrissy's coming up. It'll turn, but it's not going to race past it. Eleanor's has the capability of racing past. I don't think they'll take a whole pile of plug marks, these greens. Picks up, we knew that it was the other game that was level, but we thought, yeah, so we might grab Amy there in a minute. Well, we'll try and grab all four ladies semi-finalists maybe, will we?
We sure will. Good crowd watching this game as well, Mark. It's
Great
nice to
crowd,
see.
yeah. Crowd's still around, and okay, we've dropped it. We're still 87, 90 people watching on live, which is great. Now, why wouldn't you want to watch Eleanor watching Chrissy Byrne? It's,
Unbelievable.
you know, especially in this struggle where Chrissy lost the final last time out in 2017. You know, so she knows the course. Of course, she's a fierce competitor.
Nowhere else. Oh,
She
looked in every single row.
but she was able to attack it. That was the
Yeah.
difference. Like, Eleanor can't really attack this. She just has to let it die into the hole. That was a great chip. Great chip.
Yeah, you can see the break there on the green
Oh,
coming towards
it's-
us. The slope.
But again,
Far edge aiming.
I would say probably 6 to 7 inches. Maybe more. It depends how she sees it. The pace she's going to use didn't hit it. She had the line.
Yeah.
Both of them had the line, they just didn't hit. Again, but I wouldn't mind that at this stage because it's tough. Like, so we're going to watch them from behind and walk up like we do. Seems to work, yeah.
Aggie, if you're chatting to her, just let her know we want to have a word with her, will you? That's okay. Couple of minutes.
We'll get her after this, yeah. Oh, there. Push me up, push me up. They're just waiting for everyone to walk and move. I might need to go back into the gap there a bit, lads. You're just out the gap. Out the gap. We'll be out the gap here very shortly.
Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant. 4:30. No. So we know where the ball needs to be here. It needs to be about 5 feet on from the front and about 6 feet right to the pin. That's the ideal pitch.
Great strike. Absolutely perfect. Just came
It
up
did-
short. The
it-
wind picked up as it
The
was
wind
hit.
picked up it, so
Just the
the
wind.
line was absolutely
Yeah.
perfect, and it just barely
The
landed.
wind just caught it in the air, yeah.
She just off to the front there. She
Fabulous
put,
strike, isn't it?
ah,
Fabulous strike.
like for a 46-metre hole, it's some hole, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the green makes it. You can see the green. It's that pin. On occasion, that pin is another 4 feet left.
Forget about it.
That's hit better, is it?
It's a little bit deeper in, all right. That's close. That's very
As
close.
long as it didn't run straight. I think, yeah, they're giving the clap above. I think
Yeah, I think it's one in
they're
the
two.
hole.
They're two class strikes up there. They're two good strikes. Like Eleanor, I think Eleanor might have won a juvenile in 88 or 89 or something like that, or 90. Juvenile stroke play. Eleanor's around a long time as well.
Quality player, yeah.
It just didn't come down, but she's okay there, though.
Down the hill.
Yeah, it's down the hill, but it's not too bad. She won't have any trouble getting into the hole, like.
We're
here.
not too far off seeing the number one player in the country being knocked out, is it?
No.
What was she saying?
Yeah, like I said, I don't think Eleanor, great strikes from Eleanor. She was unlucky. I think he just bounced it
Kick
from,
forward, yeah.
but like she, again, both balls were on the right line. Chrissy was short, Eleanor was just a bit. But I think Eleanor saw Chrissy's ball coming back in the raise and she gave it a bit. To make sure. Like she's better than her. This is right up against the fringe now. That's okay. So this has to come right to left. I think she's a couple of balls outside the hole here.
It's a big putting match. She hasn't hit it.
She absolutely had the line bang on. She just didn't hit. But again, from that distance down there, I don't think you can really fault that. No, let's be honest. It's a great effort. Like, okay, it's match play. You expect them to go in. If it's stroke play, you're taking it all day long, aren't you?
Yeah, you would have to say. Yeah.
So Eleanor's ball now will try and escape left to right.
Yeah.
I think there's probably about a ball in it, maybe a ball in it. But if you can see she's up in the little upslope on the green there. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So tricky putt from back there. I think I think she'll just concentrate on pace, and if it drops, it drops.
She has it.
No,
Oh,
and she's raced it past.
That's all in.
I think she picked the line and went for it, and just it wasn't the right line, but I think she wanted to be one up playing the 18th. Absolutely, and just see, but like again, what is it? 2 foot, 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
Look, you got to go for these putts. There's a time comes where you have to say, right, this is the time,
Oh, yeah.
and the 35th hole with a chance to win the hole and go one up playing the. I think that's the time. I can't fault her. As long as she puts the ball in the hole here, it's fine. That was that like
That's a pressure putt.
yeah, but they're bread and butter for those
Yeah.
players at that top level. It was up the hill, it was straight. But I think she understood that by hitting at the pace she did, there was a possibility that would happen. She was willing to accept that.
Yeah.
Once you're willing to accept
Risk
the 2 foot,
reward.
if you're willing to accept those 2.5 footers back and go for you're going to have a go. End of story. And if you're someone, Eleanor's very solid in those ones. So now 51 metres, the 18th hole. Just got to get in there pin high somewhere.
How good you?
Yeah, good man, you? Good.
You gave our lad a hiding there yesterday. You gave our lad a hiding yesterday.
Was that Chrissy? That's Chrissy's ball.
Nailed.
So Eleanor's going to have to respond here. What a ball that is on the 36th hole of a tight battle. Just about getting away with battery.
Yes.
Yeah, all the games behind are finished anyway, so.
She came up off that.
Yeah, she did, but. Ooh, it's not bad, I got a good pulse up. Tracy's game. Tracy and.
I had it down.
No, Tracy and Sarah O'Neill. Who won that?
Oh, so Tracy.
Oh, yeah, I just didn't know.
Oh, no, sorry, Tracy.
Was there much in it? Tracy. Yeah, Tracy won anyway. Okay, yeah, Tracy won against.
5 and 4.
Yeah, Tracy Redmond beat Sarah O'Neill 5 and 4.
Right, okay.
So she's through to a semi-final tomorrow morning. Amy Galvin is through to the semi-final tomorrow morning. Hello, Liz. And Mary and Breda White. Wow, so we're going to have 4. What do you do? You're going to have 4 past champions in the ladies' semi-finals in the morning.
Yeah.
That's quality. That's quality. That's quality. And this one is still what a time this would be to make a putt.
Absolutely. The hole looks smaller than for Chrissy.
Oh. I think this is about a half a cup left. And as I've been saying since yesterday, pace. In her own mind, that ball from Chrissy, she knows Chrissy's going to get that, so don't be short.
What an effort.
Just didn't give it enough pace. I think the line was good. Just did not.
We've said
But
it allowed the break.
But look, then again, is a foot past the hole good pace? You'd have to say it is. You've passed the hole. So then maybe it's just line. Great effort. So now this is to win the hole. Chrissy Byrne. Is it six match play titles Chrissy has, or 7? I'm not sure.
She's chasing 7.
She's chasing 7. Yeah, so.
It's unbelievable.
That was clutch coming home. There was some quality coming home between those two ladies. Look, and this, you don't see this in the men really. There's no hugging and no hugging. They huggle 5-5s and brilliant, absolute brilliant. We'll just let them congratulate Chrissy and we'll get a word with her then.
In the meantime, will we?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. They're all going into. We might grab Amy. But Amy want to go up and congratulate her too.
Yeah, we'll have a chat with them after. We'll just step out here.
Yeah, we'll just step out and then we'll grab the two of them and maybe. Well, we've had a chat with Tracy already this morning, so.
Tracy we spoke to,
yeah. So. So it's Amy Galvin versus Breda White.
Yeah.
And Chrissy Sheedy versus Tracy Redmond.
Yeah.
Or for those that wouldn't remember, don't know those names, Chrissy Byrne versus Tracy McGrath.
Yeah.
We've seen that before.
Absolute cracker.
Yeah, so yeah, it's going to be unbelievable. What a day we've had here. Has this been one of the best days of pitch and putt you've witnessed?
It is the best day I've ever
We've had drama, we've had incredible playing, but we've had drama throughout.
Yeah. Now we obviously haven't picked up the whole thing on the camera, but I think John Walsh gone 13 under for 13.
Yeah, I wish we had. I really wish we had.
Yeah.
But then we came into a spot where he just slackened off a bit. We got the drama of Chris Gibney coming back at him, which was brilliant.
An absolute humdinger.
The playoff this morning between John Walsh and Ian Dillon.
Unbelievable.
And then the playoff between Mary Murray and Tracy Redmond was brilliant as well. Yeah, so we're just going to try and grab Chrissy now. Chrissy, can we grab you for a word? Come on. Right, just here.
Congratulations, well done.
Stand back here.
Very much.
So I'm here with Chrissy Sheedy. Just won a titanic quarter-final battle against Eleanor. There's no other word to describe that, Chrissy. Titanic.
That was a tough match. That was.
But you knew starting out when that draw came out. You knew Eleanor was going to be very tough around here. Eleanor's tough all the time.
Eleanor's a great player, and around Rocklodge here, she would know it
Yeah.
fairly well, and I knew I was going to be up against a great player.
I just have to say, we kind of picked you up coming up 15. You hit some great pitches those last 4 holes. Your pitch into 18 is as good as we've seen all day.
Yeah.
No, that was absolutely brilliant.
I'm
like,
delighted with that pitch,
It's the best ball we've seen.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a great ball, and like,
But even to put the ball in the hole, I'm actually delighted.
oh yeah,
You
look,
know,
the
it's
putty is
gone
tricky.
this
Have you
far.
found the putty tricky?
I
Well-
have. The putts will go where you put them, but I find the very long putts,
Yeah.
I'm finding it hard to lag up. I'm
Yeah.
letting them fly, but in saying that,
Yeah.
I'm still getting ones back. So
The only thing I'll say about letting them fly is all the putts here. If you don't hit them, you're not getting.
You're
You're
not-
not.
you're
They're
not going to
they're
get
terrible
them.
anyway. Like
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they're not.
that's still brave.
We've seen it all weekend, yesterday and this morning with the gents. So many putts, they're just not hitting the ball. They're
Yeah.
picking line.
yeah.
So if you don't mind the 2-footers coming back, hit the ball. That's my advice for around
They're 4 and
Rocklodge.
5 for me, but
So we're back. I don't want to bring up bad memories, but I suppose the last final you
I
played
loved
here,
it.
it was a
Yeah,
great final.
It was a great final.
Like,
I think I was 7 up.
You were 7 up, and Mary came back at
Came
you
back,
on her
yeah.
local course. And I suppose, look, for the locals here at the time, it was brilliant.
Look, it was a great match.
But you've gone
yeah.
on since, and you've won loads more titles again since.
I've won a few. In
So you're
between,
now in
yeah.
your hunt for your 7th, is it? 7th match play?
8.
8.
8.
So you have 7, and
Yeah,
you're
8.
looking for your 8. That's
Yeah.
so a certain Ray Murphy has 7. So you're trying to outclips, and in this,
I think if I win this weekend, I'll match Claire Keating.
and then
Yeah,
you're only
and then
chasing Jor.
Ger, but
Well,
Ger's
Jor
off
is somewhere
out
in the
distance.
stratosphere, is she?
She's gone off in the distance,
So tomorrow
so-
morning you're playing Tracy.
Trace, very good.
When was the last time you played?
Juvenile rivals.
From rivals all the way up,
yeah,
like yourself. You've had some
absolutely.
battles
We played last year in Erie in
Yeah.
the quarterfinals.
in the quarterfinals, but tomorrow's the semi-final now. Like
Yeah, I know,
different, you know what I mean? The finals day. I had to remind. We said, you know, it's Chrissy Sheedy versus Tracy Redmond, and I said, for those that maybe don't understand, that's Chrissy Byrne versus Tracy McGrath.
Tracy
You know,
McGrath.
so just to remind people, like.
Look, I've known Tracy since.
Absolutely,
we started
you've
in
been competing
juveniles, like, it's
with
been
a long.
over 30
we
nearly
we
30
won't mention years now because I'll be getting older by the minute.
We know each
Look,
other's games. We know what's going to be a
the
good
good
battle.
thing, you'd have to say, after a battle like that, once you come out on the top of a battle like that, it's a great game then, isn't it? Because you've had
You just
36
need to-
36 holes, you're battle hard now, you're ready
and
for the
that-
morning.
That was a battle. Yeah.
It was a battle, but it was
a
quality
battle,
playing it,
but
Chrissy.
It was great play.
Like,
yeah.
you can say it's a battle, but to stand on that 18 tee box and hit a ball in there
Yeah.
just 2.5 feet,
Yeah,
right,
I'm
pin high in
happy
that,
with the finish.
like, you know, at the 36 hole, that takes class and quality, like, which, look, we know you have an abundance, but
Yeah, you've set the bar so high over the last couple of years, and obviously it's not the biggest field, but I think we've mentioned this to Breda earlier. The quality in the last 2 years or so has really been elevated because of your performances and what you've done in finals and what have you. Do you think the pack is getting closer to you? Because obviously you're by far the best player in the country at the moment.
There was only a roll of a putt in that
Yeah.
there today. Like it could have gone either
Yeah.
way. Eleanor was 5 up on me at
Yeah.
one stage. She was running off into the distance, but luckily I managed to claw back and had
yeah,
a good pitch.
you
on
hit
making
some great
There's
pitches to claw back
very
though.
little between the top 4 or 5 lady players in the country.
Well, like we're
And
saying,
then
tomorrow morning out of the semi-final, there's 4 national matchup champions in those semi-finals.
Yeah.
So that's the quality we're talking
Yeah.
about here. Like, you beat a former national matchup champion there, like,
Yeah.
you know. So like the last couple of years, Eleanor has come back into the game now full time nearly. She's playing the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Breda White now says she's injury free and looking forward to getting after
Yeah,
things.
she's a new perspective
Tracy has
this
come
year.
back.
Yeah, new
Well, we won't even talk.
perspective as well.
Amy is unbelievable.
She's,
And very shortly for the National Ladies Trophy, you're going to be joined by another young Kildare player
That's
who's
right.
absolutely buzzing. She was 800 for 9 holes in ranges this morning, a while ago, you know,
Very good.
and one handy. So, like, there is young talent coming through, and the
Absolutely, it's
future
great
is
to
bright.
see. Absolutely.
And like, you're around. I know you mentioned 30 years. You're not old. Like, you're still. You're not, some would say that this game lends itself late 40s, early 50s, going into your prime. Like,
yeah.
Ger Ward has kept going for how long?
She sure has,
So
and
there's
she's
no
still going.
age is no
Yeah.
barrier. That's
No,
what I'm.
not at all. As I say, it's
Once
game
you have a
for family
determination and a will to win,
and a love of the game.
and a love of,
Say,
and you do
yeah.
look. We know you love the game.
Yeah.
And
love it.
Chrissy, where do you feel your game is at the moment coming into these finals?
Look, I kind of try to play each championship as it is. I don't play as much as I used to play, but I do try to make the effort coming in to the championships. I've played kind of a few holes there this week in Bridget's to try and sharpen up everything up. But it's games like this that
Yeah.
make you play.
Like
Who's the best?
well, John Cahill has mentioned that earlier. once you get through those games, all of a sudden you're just, okay, I'm ready for this. Yeah, gives you the next bounce. Okay, so we're looking forward. It's going to be brilliant in the morning. It's going to be, we have 2 great semi-finals, and best of luck, and we're looking forward to it. Thank you. Cheers. No, where the... Nah, she's...
See if you can grab her there, hanging around.
I think she's gone. I think she's gone. I think she's gone.
Is she gone?
Yeah. Don't see her anywhere. So,
Right.
I
think we better.
So let's
conclude.
Let's recap for the morning.
Yeah.
So semi-finals are starting at 10 o'clock here in the morning.
Yeah.
So we have 4 gents senior, 4 intermediate, 4 junior semi-finals. The ladies senior semi-finals are here in the morning.
Yeah.
The ladies intermediate and junior semi-finals are in Ranges in the morning, and then they're going to come up here in the afternoon to play the finals. That was done in consultation with the players, and they just felt,
Right call, Mark?
Look, as long as the players have been consulted,
yeah,
that's the most important. And there was no unilateral decision. They were given the option. They picked Ranges.
Yeah,
I think it's the right call.
The word coming from the camp is, if they could have had their final down there, they would have.
I think, yeah, but
we've obviously got full
we have sponsors, and we have stream, and look, we've got funding from Sport Ireland and different things, and we want everyone here for the finals.
And look, we've got incredible young players and intermediate players.
It's going to be absolutely brilliant tomorrow, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm looking, I suppose we don't know who's in the intermediate semi-finals or the junior gents. We know the senior gents, so Brian Delaney versus Porrick Sarsfield.
That's going to be unbelievable.
It'll be Porrick is going to be really up against the Kosh, but then again, Porrick's been up against the Kosh since yesterday morning.
Look what he's done.
And he's here, so he's come through it.
Yeah.
So anything can happen. Brian Delaney is obviously, he's my pick.
Yeah.
Obviously,
and a lot of people's
pick because of what he's done.
Weight, Mark,
it brings a lot of weight and a lot of pressure, but I just think he's enjoying it. I think he loves running in front.
Yeah.
So then we move on to John Walsh and John Cahill, and you can toss a coin in the air there.
Yeah.
You really can. If that came up to 36 and went further, nobody'd be surprised.
Yeah.
But then again, if one of them hit the gas and got 9 or 10 holes, you wouldn't surprise you. They're capable of doing it.
Look, if we see if John Walsh can produce, it will be very difficult to produce what he did earlier on against Chris.
I don't think
in
he
the
can.
early stages.
No, I don't think he'll do 13 in a row again.
No.
But he could do 13 for 18 holes.
Yes.
That's extremely possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So look, I just think we're in for a feast. We've had a feast of. I'm not sure we've had a better national match play championship so far.
Best I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I probably have a few more than you. So I'm going back to around 2000, 2001, and I've seen them all since. This is brilliant.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. The course lends itself to the drama, doesn't
it? Unbelievable.
The course lends itself to the drama. So look, that's it. I think we're going to have a great game. Full-time productions are here in the morning. There's going to be a live preview show at 9:30.
Yeah.
So myself and Philip will be getting ready for that. If they allow us to do it now.
Yeah, if they let us in.
Yeah, I think we're just going to barge in and say, guys, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to get ready for it. And we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be brilliant.
Well,
so guys,
great evening. So yeah.
And guys, for everyone that tuned in all day, we've had over 200 there at some stages today, and for all the advice about the stream and helping us, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
And thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
It's like everyone there's loads of stuff saying thank you to us.
Yeah.
Guys, we love this.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really enjoying
You don't realise we volunteered to do this because you have a best view of everything going on, and we're just talking about a sport we love, guys, and that's all. We just wanted to bring it to you. So we'll see you tomorrow. Best of luck. I think we're going to go and have a few pints.
Oh yeah, sounds like a plan. 100%.
Cheers, guys.
Take care.
That was brilliant. Absolutely. I'm not sure